And we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of That Indescribable Feeling, our awards season podcast that myself and my co-host Evan are doing. Evan, how are you doing today?
Doing great. Very exhausted week, but I'm very excited to talk about our latest predictions in the month of November for the awards. Oscar season is ramping up. We're finally at the home stretch of people actually being able to see these end of the year movies like Babylon. Nobody has seen Avatar yet. That's kind of like the big
That's the
X
only one missing
factor.
right now. Yeah.
Exactly. So, but we'll talk about everything else because I think everything else is getting pretty situated here, but it's still very tight in a lot of races.
Mm-hmm.
And come February, we could be completely wrong on a lot of things. But as of right now,
Exactly.
I have some things that I think is going to make the cut, that I hope is going to make the cut. I'll probably change it by tomorrow or next month. You'll never know. But yeah, very interesting category so far. Not a lot of like, oh, this is was definitely going to happen outside of like
There's
one or two
like, yeah,
categories.
there's like a couple that are like
Yeah.
sure lost for right now, but yeah, it's like most of them are up in the air for right now. It's exciting.
Especially man, those like those 4 and 5 spots on a couple of categories. I'm like,
And
that
those
could
like
be
9 and 10
anything.
spots on Best Picture are like
Yeah.
completely
Oh
wide
gosh.
open. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh
start
man.
with Best Picture. I'll
I
bring
haven't.
up mine
Yeah.
first.
Bring up yours
Uh,
first. Yeah.
this time I did have mine on Dual Derby. Evan did his on Dual Derby this time also. So we'll just do mine first. Talk about
Okay.
it, then I'll show yours.
Yeah. I actually haven't updated since earlier this week, but let
If you want to
me
update it real quick,
yeah
over
let me see
mine.
what I said because I think I'm pretty much at the same place here. Um.
It's just the Babylon stuff might be different.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, let me bring it up real quick. We actually have some comments for the first time. Let me just bring those up real quick. With Babylon reactions being all over the place, what do you predict the Metacritic and Rotten Tomatoes scores to be?
Oof. I'm awful with Metacritic, but I'm Metacritic. I'm thinking 70s.
70s, maybe 68, 69,
Maybe 68,
if
69,
it's like really
69.
divisive. Rotten Tomatoes, I'd
Um,
see like 78, 80.
Rotten Tomatoes, I'm leaning towards the 80 percentile.
Yeah.
Um, Even for the messy ones, I've seen like mostly positive. I'm thinking like 3 stars to at least get it that positive ranking. Um, yeah, I think Rotten Tomatoes probably gonna be in the 80 percentile. But hey, ever since Power of the Dog, getting like 60 in Rotten
I
Tomatoes, it
know,
doesn't really
right?
matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Bohemian
Um,
Rhapsody having like a rotten score.
exactly.
Then we have another one. Which international performances would you want to see nominated?
Oh, I've been slacking on international films that I've been seeing actually, but as somebody who really wants to see Decision to Leave, I would love to
Oh,
see the lead actor there get the
yep.
win. I'm gonna try and
Yeah,
butcher his
Park
name.
Hae-il is
Park
incredible in
Hae-il.
that movie.
Yeah, I heard
And
he's
Tane Wee,
fantastic.
too. The
Yeah,
two
I heard.
leads, they're really good.
Okay, yeah, I heard they're both really good. So haven't seen a lot of international movies, but those two. Oh, of course, I love RRR, but RRR
Mm-hmm.
isn't mostly known for its like performances. The two
No,
actors are
yeah.
great, but I think it's a more of a the sum of the parts kind of movie.
Yeah. For me, I don't know if it counts for this year, but Happening, I saw it this year. I know
Mm.
some awards, Bodies David Awards for last year, but that lead performance, Anna Maria Bartolome, is phenomenal in that movie. And I would, she's like on my top 10
Oh
right now,
wow,
personally. Then yeah,
big stuff.
yeah. There's some others, but not there haven't been as many stronger like awards films internationally this year. We don't have like Drive My Car yet or
I'm about to say,
Parasite.
yeah, there's no Drive My Car or Parasite where it's like, oh, this is
Yeah,
the clear front runner for best international
we
movie.
were thinking like Triangle of Sat. That doesn't really count as international though, because it's like
It's German, right?
it's a
Not German, but
English language movie, but it's I think the European director.
maybe that might be it.
Yeah,
Um,
but Decision to Leave is like the closest I think, but I don't know if it has that much of a shot in picture or it has some. I have it in a few other categories. We'll do too.
mm.
So yeah, let me bring up my best picture lineup right now. Here's Gold Derby on the left. Here's mine on the right.
Okay, there's your.
I have Everything Everywhere at number one still. I I, I don't. I know it's not. I don't know. I still believe in it.
I believe in it
Fableman's
too.
that
I
yeah.
agree. I agree full-heartedly.
Fableman's is a clear front runner, but like we've seen in the past few years, that front runner that's been there the whole season gets eclipsed by something else, like a more passionate pick, which will probably be Evan Nowhere this year.
I think so. I cannot for the life of me, Josh, picture a world in which the Fableman wins Best Picture.
I don't see it.
I don't
No.
see it. Again, I've been hearing a lot of this is a really strong personal movie from Spielberg, but I haven't been hearing Best of the Year from a lot of
It's not
people.
like West Side Story levels of
It's
hype,
not West Side Story.
personally.
Even West Side Story wasn't even close to winning Best Picture.
No. I think it was like top 5, personally.
You think so?
At one point. At one point.
Just competition
But
in
I think
general.
that's probably the better movie, like public consensus things.
Yeah. And this one is just a big because of the personal level to it and the performances.
Yeah.
Everything everywhere for me, I just see rising to the top. Also, I do see a lot of love for your third pick here, Banshees.
Banshees is like that's just been growing and growing every month for me.
Yeah. But for me, now that I've seen Banshees, I really like Banshees. I think similar to Tar, they're great viewing experiences if you want to go into like character work and character studies. But it is a very it's an emotional roller coaster in the sense that it's very funny in the beginning, and then it gets very emotional and heavy as it goes on, especially those last couple of shots.
You wouldn't think that it's like probably the most like universally acclaimed movie this year.
Exactly. Like I walked out saying, like,
Yeah.
man, it's a very emotional, or emotionally not hollow, but just it's a very dry movie in terms of like I don't see a lot of people who's like bawling when they see Banshees of Inisherin. I don't see a lot of like,
No.
oh my god, I love Banshees. Which again, I see that love for everything everywhere at once. I see that love for Top Gun. I see that love for a lot of movies.
I think Banshees will be like
I don't
up there with
know.
Critics Awards though.
I think it's more so an appreciation factor for Banshees
Yeah.
because just because like the simple factor of it being very simple but built upon these great performances. I think those would be more appreciated than that entire film.
I finally did see Banshees over the past few weeks, and I that movie's growing on me. Like I really liked it at first, but it's been staying in my mind.
It grows the more I think about it as well. I'm watching it.
Yeah.
As I was watching it, I'm like, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. And it really started to hit me towards the end. But I think it'll work better on a rewatch for me. I think I did it again. Right
Also,
now,
like a thing that helps
yeah.
a movie stay in my mind for a while is if it has a great story, and the story for Banshees is amazing. I've been
I
listening
agree.
to it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Top Gun at number 4.
Top Gun just keeps
Keeps
it's
rising.
a
I
lock.
think there's a shot it has a chance to win at this point. If
Definitely.
it
I would
maybe, yeah.
Oh, if Top Gun won Best Picture, I would be super thrilled. I love this movie so
That's
much.
still your number 1, right?
It's still my number one. Nothing's beating it. I just love Top Gun so much. Woman Talking, that's definitely in the top 5,
Yeah,
top
top
6.
5, yeah. It's
I
between
mean,
like
I
Tar
don't
and Woman
know.
Talking are like kind of
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't know if I put Tar or Woman
swapping.
Talking, but it's in the top 10 regardless.
Yeah.
So it's in there. 5
Then
is a
I
good
put
spot for it.
dropped Babylon to 7 after those reactions
After
came
those
out.
reactions.
Yeah. Still think they'll get in, but it's
Yeah.
definitely not as much of a lock anymore.
No. I don't think I ever had it ever winning Best Picture.
No. I
It's
had it at
just
3 before the reaction
it
came
would
out.
have to be better than La La Land for it to be like Best Picture contender. And just based off of the trailers and everything I've been hearing, I was like, I don't think it's going to be a big La La Land kind of feature for him for Giselle. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So those 7 are like universal, I think. That's what everyone has. These last 3, I trying to do it with something different.
Interesting.
I don't have the whale on.
You
I don't
don't
think the
have the
whale's
whale
getting
here.
in. It just doesn't. I have a feeling it just doesn't sit right with me. Like I don't.
Let me ask you a
see
question,
that as
Josh.
a picture
Let me ask you a
movie.
question, Josh. Did The Darkest Hour make it into Best Picture? Yes or no?
Did
It
but
did.
also
And that's another vehicle
that's
where it's
much more of
like,
a crowd pleaser though.
and you don't see this one where people are like tearing up at the end of the movie for.
I mean, I do, but I don't know. I've seen a lot of divisive reviews for it though.
I haven't seen like the Sun divisive reviews.
It's not at that level, but I've
Empire Light.
seen. I still see like because there's the whole fat phobia thing with it, like
Not
that
happening.
could I don't know. I
No
don't
factor.
think that'll have an effect, but it could. Um, I because like it's not to have myself, but we know it's winning. We know Brendan Fraser's winning Best Actor.
Oh, is
It's a
he
lock at
really?
this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
I just don't see it. I don't see them putting the whale in.
I see it happening, my friend. I see the whale happening. I think when you have a big performance like Brendan Fraser, when you have a big performance like Han Chow, who I think would also be nominated, um, the movie comes with it. The movie comes with
I
it.
don't know.
I don't think it would have to be a very bad movie for it not to come along. It would have to be worse than a lot of other nominees here, and I don't think it is, especially when you consider there's 10 nominations. I don't
That's
see it
true.
this falling through below movies like I don't have She Said on here either, but She Said or Avatar, which Avatar is going to be built upon like critics, not critics, but just based off of like text
Box
and
office,
box
tech.
office, which I think
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, Fred.
But yeah, I think the main reason I don't have the whales because I'm not ready to give up on Glass Onion yet.
Yeah, we'll get to
I've been
mine.
close. I've been
Yeah.
close, but I'm not ready to give up on it. I think their strategy this time around is a lot to be a lot more effective in getting that bit of awards boost. Like having this week in November to generate that buzz, then have it released at the end of the year. And on a Netflix, like on Netflix too, where it'll probably be like the most watched Netflix movie for those last few weeks of the year. I think it will get in.
I think
Maybe.
so, huh?
I, I don't know. I also like want it to. So
Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, I can't picture Netflix not having a say in the best picture category.
that's why I have Pinocchio in here. Because I think
Hmm.
Pinocchio is
Hmm.
the one with more of a shot for Netflix. Because it'll be the first stop motion animated film nominated for Best Picture. It'll be like the first animated film in general nominated for Best Picture since Up, I think. Up, right? Toy Story 3, Up. One of those
Uh,
two.
up or Toy Story 3 came after Up, right? Doesn't
Yeah,
that?
that'll be Toy Story 3 then.
Um,
Um,
I
and it's Del Toro. His movies always did end these days.
I don't have.
Nightmare Alley got in.
I'll spoil mine. I do not have Pinocchio
No,
on
it's still
here.
yours. Okay.
I have Black Panther Forever still on
Yeah,
here,
Black Panther's still on there.
but
Interesting.
but you're right. I can't picture a world where somehow I did not like Nightmare Alley. I didn't like it. I thought it was very hollow, boring.
I love Nightmare Alley.
Um, I didn't really vibe with it. I didn't like the character work either. But I can't picture a world where Nightmare Alley snuck in, but Pinocchio doesn't. And Pinocchio is getting
Exactly.
way better reviews.
Exactly. It's like one of the most acclaimed movies of the year so far. I've seen like nothing but positive reviews for it.
I
It
agree.
would be
It's
there's
the
a
year
narrative behind
of
it.
Pinocchio.
It would be breaking records.
But it is on Netflix. There's no.
Netflix has the money and they really good at campaigning
And
too.
it is Del
So they can
Toro.
do it.
And
It's
it
Del
is Del
Toro.
Toro.
He has that name. And like if it was
Huh.
just called Pinocchio, I
Yeah.
don't think. But the fact that his name is on the title.
It's Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. You're not going to
Yeah.
confuse it with 2022's Disney
Or
Pinocchio.
Robert
Or,
Zemeckis' Pinocchio.
Zemeckis'
Yeah.
catastrophe. But it is Pinocchio. People tired of Pinocchio. I mean, I don't think
They are, but
people
I've heard that this does like some really interesting different things with the story. And that
fascism, baby.
yeah, exactly.
Um, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I saw Black Panther Forever. I loved it. But it's not getting like, oh, this is better than the first movie
No,
reviews.
it's not. It doesn't have the reviews it needs and like the praise.
But for me, I'm like, are people going to nominate She Said over Black Panther? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't
Are
know.
people
Yeah,
going
I
to
don't
nominate The
have
Woman
faith in She
King
Said.
or Elvis over Black Panther? I don't think so.
Elvis, maybe. Woman King, no. I think
What's
Black Panther
backing
is stronger
Elvis?
than Woman King.
Austin Butler. I think
Austin Butler, makeup, editing, possibly. It's a box
great
office
point.
success.
Great point. Great point. Great point.
It's like one of the movies general audiences have seen.
This is hard, man.
I don't have it in there, but I could
I
see
could see
myself
the
putting it in there.
narrative, but I
Yeah,
wouldn't put it in. I would put it in there, and I don't think the Academy would. But I could see
we'll see.
it.
I
I
mean,
wouldn't be super surprised.
did Great Gatsby get in?
God, I
I
don't
think it
think so.
did.
No way. Best Picture, Great Gatsby nomination? I don't think so.
Maybe.
I liked it. I had more fun with that
I
movie
love
than
that
most
movie.
people
Yeah,
did. Yeah.
I'm a Baz Luhrmann stan. I love
Hmm.
his movies.
I think Great Gatsby was the only movie I've ever seen from him.
Oh, you need to watch Moulin Rouge.
Oh yeah, I
That
haven't seen
movie's
it yet.
fantastic. It's so good.
Ian McGregor classic. I used
Um,
to have All Quiet on the Western Front on here, by the way. I took that off.
yeah, that was like when we were still wondering what Netflix would do, but I think
I
that's
still
gone
have
now.
it in my like top 15 or 20 movies of the year. I
Yeah,
think
for
All
sure.
Quiet's a very well done movie. If it was, if this was made by an American director in America, All Quiet would be way higher up.
I
But
still need to watch it.
you know how it works for international films. Do you have Avatar on your list? You do.
I do, yeah.
Let's
I
discuss
think
that. I don't
the
know, man.
trailer was great. I
I
think
agree.
it has the like it'll probably be really good box office wise. And I think the narrative that it's like 10 years later and it's still doing like new groundbreaking things for visual effects might play into it.
It might. The sequel factor is risky, but it is James Cameron, and it's definitely
Exactly.
a guarantee for box office. It's a guarantee for it to be better than the original. I do not like Avatar, but just seeing the press about this
I think the
movie,
story will be there a lot more
I think the
in this
story's a lot
one.
there because you're there now. There's no introduction. There's no setup or anything.
Exactly.
There's
Yeah. No world building.
no world building. There's no cliche storyline
Well, there is, but you know what
as
I
of
mean.
right now in terms of like there's no like Pocahontas in space kind of thing
Yeah.
criticism attached to it. But even I say all that for it to have been nominated for Best Picture last time. I didn't like it then. Um, so if this one's going to be obviously better than the first, then that's an easy case for it to be up there. So now I'm convincing myself to put it up there. But if I convince myself to put it up there, what would I take out? I mean, I would have
Or
to
did
take
you
out.
have Black
I
Panther?
can take out Black Panther,
Because
but
I don't see
then
that happening anymore.
Glass Onion
I'm
is
still
also
holding on hope
risky.
on Glass Onion.
I'm
Yeah,
with
it's
you because
risky, but
I'm a Ryan Johnson fan. I think if they didn't
I
nominate
think
the
the
first
strategy
one,
is a lot better with this release
I think so
than it was for
too.
Knives
I think
Out.
that week after Knives Out comes out, I'm very curious. That's why I can't wait to
Yeah.
do our December predictions
I'm
because,
curious to see how it will do next week and how compared to how it's gonna do in December.
exactly. I think that'll affect my rankings as well. But yeah, I can
'Cause I
swap
think
out
like
Black.
there's
Yeah,
some of my screenings for Glass Onion next week are sold out. Like I've seen some sold out screenings.
I
So
need to buy some tickets.
yeah.
Um, I just don't know when I can see it. Thanksgiving's crazy packed for me. But I could swap out Black Panther for a Pinocchio. I don't feel comfortable doing it for Avatar.
I'm thinking
You
Pinocchio's like
convinced me on
gonna happen.
Pinocchio. You
Yeah.
convinced me on Pinocchio. But Avatar is also like I can easily see it up there too. As I'm battling my opinion of Avatar with the predictions here. Um, and I did love the Woman King.
I haven't seen The Woman King yet.
I did really like the Woman King. My dad's favorite movie of the year still.
I see a world where she said this sneaks in.
I don't.
I do.
I don't,
Because like
fam.
it's that Oscar bait like journalist movie. It's
Also,
Hollywood patting themselves on the back.
it is. We know it's not going to have a box office success, but I'm curious to see how it fares this weekend and how more reactions and reviews from the regular audience pour in on She Said. I just think by February, are people be talking about She Said?
That's true. Yeah.
Not really. I see a lot of ongoing conversation to the Tar because of Kate Blanchett, The Whale because of Brendan, Babylon because it's Giselle and it's crazy
Woman
Christmas movie,
talking because
Woman
of
Talking
the
because
like performances. Yeah.
performances, and it'll just be coming out by like
It's made on
late
like Christmas,
December,
right? Yeah.
Christmas time, early January, wide release. So people are still gonna be in the conversation. She said it's not gonna be in the conversation. But to go off of your point, Avatar will still be in the conversation because it will be
Yeah.
dominating the box office by February.
And Pinocchio's to be on Netflix in December.
But it's gonna be on Netflix, and that streaming effect is huge.
Mm-hmm.
But that can be the same case for Glass Onion too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And Netflix, I think, has the power to both in if they want to.
I really hope Ryan Johnson gets in there because I think I would put it above Elvis.
It's like a sure bet for screenplay. It's like number 2 in screenplay for me.
Adapted, right?
Adapted, yeah.
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, I think it's like top 2 or 3. But yeah. I don't know, man.
Some other contenders, Triangle Sadness has dropped a lot for me.
It's
Since I
not
saw the
happening.
movie. It's a great movie, but I
It's
don't
a
see
very
that as like
good
an Oscar
movie.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah, another good, like a very strong movie where the themes really click. And there's that last shot for me.
Oh yeah,
Woo, really
so good.
good.
All
Uh,
Quiet, like we said.
hmm
I don't see him doing for this
Technical,
international movie.
a technical marvel.
I'm surprised Pinocchio
But
is still
yeah,
80-1. That's crazy.
yeah, weird.
How's it below these movies? That's wild.
They gotta update that stuff. But again, I
Empire
think
Light dead.
oh,
The Sun dead.
Empire Light's dead, Sun's dead, Till's dead.
Till I don't think that's just an actress thing,
No, that's basically just an actress thing. Yeah,
like Judy or yeah, Bardo's.
Bardo's dead. Sorry, Inarito. Even the edit can't change it.
I could
The
see it in some tets, but it's done in like above the line.
yeah, nothing. White noise.
White
Sorry,
noise not
Baumbach. Not gonna
happening. Decision
happen.
to leave.
I
Here's the
hope.
thing
I
with these last
wish.
two. Decision to leave and After Sun. I could see them sneaking in possibly. If they want to do an international movie, I think Decision to Leave is the one. I think Park Chan Wook could sneak in the director.
Mm-hmm.
And After Sun, I think if it does really well with Kurds groups, it could be this year's Coda.
Oh wow.
Where
Jeez,
it's a
dude.
really late bloomer and just comes in like Paul Mescal
That's
gets after.
that's a
I don't know. I could
stretch.
see it. I could see the vision.
I haven't seen it, but Coda is uplifting. Is After Sun uplifting? I thought it was more
No,
so
but it's
hard
like
hitting.
I think that's like 1 or 2 on Metacritic for being like best of the year,
Jeez.
and it will be like the bid critics awards player.
Emancipation's not happening.
No, yeah,
Um,
I don't see any of these else
living.
happening.
RRR should happen. Cha Cha Real Smooth should happen. Bones and All,
Yeah,
Nope should happen, but it's yeah. Batman should happen. But yeah. Let's move on to Best Director, my friend.
best director.
Who's winning Best Director?
I have Spielberg at 1 still.
Oh wow. I thought I would be the crazy one for having Parch and Wook on here.
I have him in. Yeah.
Wow. Did you just take a look at
Mostly
my list?
because like
You
I'm
just take a look
just
at my list.
the past 4 years we've had an international director in.
Yeah. Remember when the Cold War got in?
Yeah, the director for Cold War got in.
We were like, what? Yeah, that was crazy.
Cold War, Alfonso Cuarón,
Yeah.
Bong Joon-ho, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the director's name of Drive My Car.
Yeah, I'm not good. Is it Hiroyuki something? No.
Ryusuke Hamaguchi.
Ryusuke. My list is very similar. I have the same thing, except it just in a slightly different order. I still have the Daniels. Spielberg, I can see winning. The Daniels, I could see like if they win like a Critics' Choice Awards and you get them on the stadium, you're like, oh wow.
I previously had Chazelle at number 1, but because of
wow.
those divisive reactions, I had to put someone at number 1. I don't think Spielberg's gonna win because I don't think they'll give him that Oscar. Especially with the news today of he has like the movie with Bradley Cooper coming out. So it's a shot.
How's it gonna affect him getting an Oscar?
Because there's that narrative people are putting in people's heads where like we have to have one last Oscar for Iris. Yeah.
But so you're saying like if he's making a movie again, then it's like there's no
still
rush.
A shot, yeah.
Okay, I see.
Especially with Fablemans, which is so like I've heard tame and not as like showy.
Yeah, it's a very tame and personal movie. That's the beauty of it. Apparently, I cannot wait to see it next week. Actually, but I see the Daniels did something special here, and I'm just gonna ride it.
I hope so, man.
I'm gonna ride Everything Everywhere till the day I die.
I hope so.
Damien Chazelle, I think, yeah, he's in there, but he's at the bottom. Do you think he's off the list because of Babylon? I
think there's a shot he did like just I did Denise snub or something.
It's possible, yeah.
But I still have him on for it.
We still both have Sarah Polly on here. What do we think?
I know I've seen a lot of people dropping her. I was like, they'll get a lot of flack if they don't have a woman director on.
People are like, well, the Oscars can be very, it wouldn't be surprising. No, it wouldn't. If
2019 happened, but they got like a lot of backlash after that.
Yeah, they're like, because Greta Gerwig was right there.
Yeah. So and Sarah Polly's right here. Woman Talking, I've heard, is wonderful.
Yeah. I think once more people see it, then people will increase it on their list. It's been a while since people have seen Women Talking.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
shot up
TIFF.
because the not TIFF, but one of
It
those
was TIFF.
festival.
And
It was
oh,
TIFF.
you're right.
Okay.
One of those two.
Once those festival reactions came out, they're like, "Scooter up there." But now it's been a couple weeks. It's been a couple months. You're like,
She's still
"Oh
number
wait,
2 on here though.
that's great." I
Yeah.
think that makes sense. But yeah, I think
Todd Field, I think if Park Chan Wook doesn't happen, I think Todd Field will do it.
yeah. I mean, Park Chan Wook for both of us is a wow. He's
Out
not
there a
even
bit.
in
Yeah.
their. He's not even in their top on.
He's like
Wow,
down
he's still
here. Below
below
all
Ruben
storm.
and Gina and
I don't see
James.
that. Yeah.
No, those three aren't happening. Ruben maybe.
Cameron
Ruben maybe.
maybe. Cameron maybe.
Cameron maybe.
If Avatar is like masterpiece,
It
everyone's
would
like,
have to be like, oh
yeah.
my god. Yeah, it
If
would
it's
have to be
like
really good.
Dune,
If it, yeah, even doing, then he didn't get in. But
yeah,
yeah,
you need it in. But like, it is Cameron though.
mm-hmm.
So
Then he's better.
I think Martin McDonough. It's like between these two. If Park Chan
For
Wook
sure,
doesn't happen,
for
yeah,
sure. I think the direction on Todd Field is stronger than Martin
yeah,
McDonough.
yeah.
The direction on Tar is just
Because like Tar is a vision, like honed in
vision.
vision.
Some of those
Study.
shots in Tar,
Oh,
the
the
classroom
joy,
scene.
yeah, that one shot that went on for like 5+ minutes. Oh my fucking
Everybody,
god!
we had a packed audience for my Tar screening, and just the entire time you're like, you can only take a breath because she's back and forth with that student. And then
Yeah.
the scene ends, you're just like, jeez, what a scene.
What an ending too. That ending really got me for Tar.
That ending really got me.
So good.
I was telling people like I really want to revisit Tar to see like the build up to that moment because it's still kind of mystifying for me. But it is two
It's
and a
really
half
effective,
hours.
yeah.
It's 2.5 hours. I'm like, do I really want to rewatch all that? But I kind of do. I can't get it out of my head. But yeah, Todd Field, I would love it if he got directed, but I also really want Park Chan Wook to see it sight unseen for a Decision to Leave.
I hope so, man. He
I hope
deserves
he
it.
gets
That's
it.
like Decision to Leave is fucking incredible.
Man, I need to see it. Movie, what
Like
happened
the
to you?
direction in that movie is insane.
You didn't come to Cincinnati. Yeah, Babylon, I think is still in there just because the spectacle of it all, and the work that causes or the work that creates. But Ruben, I wouldn't put it past Ruben to get in. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if Triangle Sadness has like a late surge for some
Did
reason.
Ruben do? Did he do the that one beer movie
Swear?
in 20? No.
He did Swear and Force Majeure.
Okay, I was confusing him with the guy who did that one Matt Mikkelsen. Another round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got in, surprisingly.
Which we might talk about tomorrow on our next episode.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, Gina, I liked what she did for Woman King. I really enjoyed Woman King, but I don't see it having a chance in Best Director.
It might surge for like a month, then went back down. I don't think it's happening anymore.
If it really killed it at the box office, maybe. It's unfortunate that's how it works these days. With certain movies, box office does affect it. Any last words here? But yeah, again, before we leave, Sarah Polly, don't count her out, people. Do not count Sarah Polly out. Sight unseen on Woman Talking, but I just don't think they will not have a woman director. And for Woman Talking, which is in the top like 1 through
top
6,
5,
1 through 5.
It's like it's locked in there.
It's locked in there for best.
Unless
picture.
Something crazy happens.
It's a lock for best picture. It's a lock for screenplay. I think the director's coming with.
I think it could win screenplay.
From what I'm hearing as well, I think so too. Yeah.
Park Chan Wook.
Park Chan Wook is our crazy pick. Yeah, that's our crazy pick for November, and I'm fully behind it. Yeah.
All right. So let's go to actress. I have Cate Blanchett, number 1. I think she's winning. After seeing Tar, she's incredible in that movie.
Oh my god, yeah.
Michelle Yeoh. That would be my personal pick. But yeah, I think Kate's winning. Danielle Deadwyler.
I need to see Till.
Me too.
Oh my gosh. Do
Margot
my eyes
Robbie
see
and I still have Olivia Colman. I still have Olivia Colman in there.
Whoa.
The Academy loves her.
Whoa.
The Academy loves her.
They do.
Everything she's done, they nominate her for.
That they do.
So I'm not putting that notion away. Like I'm thinking they'll keep nominating her.
Interesting.
Even for Entire Light.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
I think you are wrong.
I could be wrong. Yeah.
I think you are wrong. I think Olivia Colman is not impervious.
Michelle Yeoh, Cate Blanchett. You have Michelle Williams. I don't see
Michelle
that happening.
Williams.
I see
Maybe
the Oscar
because
Academy
I think
saying, "Nope, she's supporting. We're not nominating her."
they don't care. The critics and the precursors are more prone to be like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be there," than the Oscars.
I
The
guess I'm
Oscars don't
forgetting it
care.
about Jews and Black Messiah, where they
Yeah,
just put
exactly
Lakeith
right.
Stanfield
Like
on
the
lead. I forgot
Oscars
about that.
are the ones to not care. The precursors do. So we'll see how the
Yeah.
precursors go about it. If the Critics' Choice, if the BAFTA, if the the Golden Globes don't have her in there, then boom, she's out. But Michelle Williams, I think the Oscars don't care. They'll go
I'll
with the
actually be
flow.
right back, real quick. Sorry, I'll
Okay,
be
cool.
right
I'll keep
back.
on talking. But yeah, I think Michelle Williams is a major factor in The Fablemans, which is a big Best Picture play. Steven Spielberg's going in there for Best Director. So yeah, Best Director, Best Picture, and we'll get to it. Some under the line categories as well for The Fablemans. I don't see Michelle Williams missing out. Yes, I do think it's a little bit of category fraud, but it's sight unseen. Josh and I have not seen The Fablemans, so we don't really know how messy of a actual choice this might be for Michelle Williams. I'm hearing people who have seen The Fablemans again. I'll shout out like the Oscar expert or or Next Best Picture on Twitter, and they have Michelle Williams comfortably in Best Actress because they've seen it again and they think she has a bigger role than initially thought of. They say her factor as a big mother figure and the individual arc that Michelle Williams goes through as the mother in The Fablemans is pretty special to the movie, the heart of the movie, one of the beating hearts of the movie. So I wouldn't be surprised if Michelle Williams is here. I was just saying how I think more people are saying Michelle Williams is a beating heart of The Fablemans and how she has
On a
individual
rewatch.
upon rewatches, and especially add on to like the audience is seeing it in December or next week. I mean, I think Michelle Williams is going to rise. I don't think it's as much category fraud as people might think anymore. And I just think it's
That's
Michelle
true.
Williams, one of the best actresses that we have working
Okay, I
today.
think you're convincing me right now. I'm
Viola
still to keep
Davis,
Olivia Colman on there because of the past.
you never know. She did win Best Supporting Actress or Best Lead Actress in 2017.
She got in Lost Daughter last year. She
Lost
got The
Daughter.
Favorite, obviously, and that surprise win.
So, that was one of my favorite wins of all time, dude. I remember being
so
at
good.
work. I was at work working the night shift when she won. I'm like, holy shit. That was a surprise. I was so happy because I love The Favorite. The best movie of 2017. I can't wait to do our 2017 top 10.
That year's gonna be so good. 2019 and 2017 are like top
Great years.
tier.
2016 as well. 2016 had some great stuff. Arrival. But Olivia Colman, I love you, Olivia. I love you, Olivia. You're not in it today. Take a break. Take a break from
I've
this
seen
year.
Viola Davis. Like she's just high up here. I don't see it happening.
She's high. Wow. Wait, 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6.
She sits.
But Josh, there's no other options. This category is weak
Naomi
after top
Ackie. We
6.
still have to see
Nope.
how that movie does.
Sorry,
But
Naomi.
we'll
I love you, but we've seen this movie before. We've seen this.
I mean,
biopic
Andre Day got
before.
in.
You're right. How did that happen?
Yeah.
Mm.
So
The
I mean,
Oscars are
she'll
fun.
probably get sad. She'll probably get Golden Globe.
Yeah.
There's a shot.
There's a shot, but I think Viola Davis is a big X factor here. I think Deadweiler.
I think Viola Davis gets sad for sure.
I hope so. I want something from Viola. I think she really.
I think she'll
really
get
good.
something. But I don't see the
yeah.
Oscars going for women.
Michelle Williams is in that. What?
I don't think the Academy goes for anything woman teen except for Tets,
Which is unfortunate.
like costumes and stuff. Yeah.
Very unfortunate. It's not in my top 10 of the year, but I'd put it in Best Picture amongst this list. I don't know. There's a lot of great movies towards the end of this year. It's a really tough spot for that category. But yeah, I think Viola Davis is acceptable to getting in, but Michelle Williams is definitely that fifth spot, right? I think we both agree that 1, 2, 3 are locks. Margot Robbie has gotten even better reviews.
Yeah, she's doing she's like the performance that's standing out.
It's Robbie, the score, the text, and then
Diego
Cava,
Calva,
and then Diego Cava. Olivia Colman, I'm sorry. Olivia, I love you, girl.
I'm keeping her on her for
Take a
now,
break.
but
Take a
I'm
break.
sure I'm sure in like a month or two I'll
She'll be
concede.
back whenever her next movie is.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. Roger Deakins, I
Sam
forget who,
Mendes,
Sam
Reznor and
Mendes,
Ross.
Redner and Ross. That package just didn't come through this time.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I mean,
excited.
I could see myself liking that movie. Like, I'm so excited to watch it.
Me too, for sure. That trailer's still one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? I think we both think Blanchett's winning.
Go through some of the bottom ones real quick. I want to talk about
Emma Thompson is not happening, but she is great in Did What You Ran.
People have been saying that ever since what?
You need to watch that
Sundance,
movie.
right?
It's really good.
Yeah. I mean,
You also need to watch Causeway.
I do need to watch Causeway.
Causeway is fantastic, and Jennifer Lawrence. It's a very muted performance, but she's fantastic in it.
I don't know why Oscars hate muted performances.
I don't know.
Yeah. Story for another time. What's Corsage? Never heard of it.
It's like Vicky Krieps. It's like a very British.
What was the last thing Vicky Krieps comes in? She sounds familiar.
Old, Phantom Thread.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
She's the wife in Old too.
Old. Yeah. I didn't like Old, but yeah. Sorry, Carson.
She's incredible in Phantom Thread.
Conway.
Anna Armas is way too high. She's done.
Yeah, she's done.
Dead. Yeah,
she should be the very bottom. See, some of those names I really want to be there, like Taylor Russell.
Yeah. Mia Goth is like, she's incredible in Pearl. So good.
Yeah.
But nope.
How old is she? She wouldn't be one of the. She wouldn't be one of the youngest if she was nominated, right? Or would she?
I think she's like mid-20s.
Is she my age? Is she 26?
Emma Stone's the youngest, right? Or was it Brie Larson? It's one of those two. She's 29.
Was it not Saoirse Ronan?
She didn't win.
For not winning, but like nomination.
Wait, did she win Lady Bird?
I don't think Saoirse won.
No.
Maybe she did. I don't know. But
it was Frances McDormand won that year.
I
think, yeah.
They do love Frances.
How old was Brie Larson? I think she's the youngest one.
Brie Larson's like 32 right now. But she's
33. 2015. That's 8 years ago.
What's that? 24, something like that.
23, 24.
Yeah. Wow. Jeez. Can't imagine. But yeah, let's go to the less interesting list here in Best Actor.
I think it's kind of interesting because it's not interesting, yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, I have some things to say. You might be surprised by my Best Actor.
Wait, I want to see your actress. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, same thing. Just different variables, different spots.
I have Brendan Fraser. It's a lot to win, of course.
Yeah, let's do this thing. Top 3 easy.
Butler.
Fraser, Farrell, Butler.
I have Calva and Paul Mescal. Call me crazy. I don't care.
You're gonna call me crazy when you see my top 5. But
yeah, what is it?
Look at my top 5 right quick. Yeah. Let's scroll down. I think
you have
Tom Cruise, baby.
Still. Okay, I could see Tom Cruise happening, but you still have Hugh Jackman.
I do still have Hugh Jackman in there. The best yeller in Hollywood. The Sun is getting pummeled to shreds.
See, I could see like Golden Globes going for him, but I don't see Oscars going.
I think he might survive the.
I don't think
the onslaught. I wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, 1, 2, and 3 are locks. I think that's our
1, 2, and 3 are locks. I'm thinking Cruise can get in. Hugh Jackman is interesting.
As we go on, I'm thinking way more about Top Gun being like a contender in most of these categories. I don't get the Bill Nighy thing.
Josh, let's talk about this.
I've seen Living. I saw it at Sundance.
Okay, you've seen it. Okay.
He's great, but that movie is way too small.
What is happening with this Living hype?
I think it's because it's Sony Pictures Classics. And they know how to campaign for acting awards.
Oh,
Penelope Cruz got in last year. Anthony Hopkins for The Father. So I could see it, but I don't choose to.
Yeah, I mean, it's happened, right? We've seen crazy 5th place Best Actor nominations, right? Like
he's at 4 right now. I don't get that.
Like what was that one with the painter and
Willem Dafoe,
Willem Dafoe. I was like, that was a really
the
sneaky.
painter.
I'm sorry, but you knew what I was talking about, didn't you?
Yeah. It's Vincent Van Gogh though.
There we go. Oh, that fucker, Van Gogh.
I think
I
Calva's
don't
in.
know.
He's been in
Goldberg
all of those reviews. Diego Calva.
does not have Calva in. I think Cruz might be above Calva, and I think Hugh might be above Calva as well, just on name recognition, right? Like,
Yeah, but the
I think
Academy goes for those newcomers.
they do
Yulitsa
sometimes,
for Roma.
but you have to be like universal. People are like, oh, universally, Yulitsa is getting in because she was phenomenal.
Most of the reviews or reactions I've seen
Is
mention
this
Diego
universal?
Calva.
But this is a movie that's more mixed than Roma.
That's
Like
true,
you
but
have to get universal acclaim
this
to get
category is wide open.
It is. I don't know why I'm saying that, but you're right. It is.
Yeah.
It is wide
And
open.
I think Hugh Jackman's dead. I don't see that happening at all.
Wow. You think he's dead in the water?
Yeah, that movie is way too low to get anything else.
When's it coming out? When's The Sun coming out?
I think. Oh, I think this today they said like, they're still doing a, Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I thought it was coming out recently. I mean, that might help if it's coming out recently in terms of people like might be able to see it, and it's Hugh Jackman. I remember early on, I thought this was going to be a battle for Hugh Jackman and Brendan Fraser.
I know, right?
And now it's like.
So what I was going to say is that I think today or yesterday they announced that for The Sun they're still doing 1 week in November, but they pushed the wide release to like middle of January.
Whoa!
Yeah. Oof.
January.
Oof.
No. Oh wow. To edit it or just for no reason?
Because probably it's, I don't know, just to dump it in January.
That is when I saw The Father. I saw it in January. But anyways,
well, like that year was different because
that was just like the progressive
pandemic year.
Yeah,
that was like qualifications went up to like February.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, no, that's not great for Hugh Jackman. That's not great for
The Sun in general. That's what I'm saying. I think he's dead.
Man, now you're convincing me. I could slide Calva in as 5.
Yeah,
if you could be out. I could slide that in there. Paul Mescal,
I'm fine
sorry.
with Tom Cruise being in there.
I don't see Paul coming in there.
I just have him in because like
nobody has seen After Sun.
A lot of people have seen it. I've seen it all over my timeline.
Oh wow, your timeline must be #After Sun hype or whatever.
I've seen like he could be like Troy Kotzer. He did be
Stop saying that.
Paul what's his name? Paul
Walker.
Sound Metal.
From what?
Sound of Metal.
Sound of Metal. Oh, okay. Shoot, I know what you mean.
He should be like those two where they come up through critics groups, and because there's not much else,
those came up through critics, but also because of Beloved. Troy
After Your Son is one of the most beloved movies this year among critics. It is.
I don't see the groundswell. People were talking in their offices.
There's a lot of passion for After Sun right
People were talking in their offices about Coda. For Sound of Metal, people were like, "Oh my god, what a heartwarming!"
That's how it's like among like cinephiles on film like our people.
That's not enough for the Oscars.
It sometimes can be. Sound of Metal wasn't like a big general audience like crowd pleaser.
It wasn't, but it had a bigger appeal than After Sun, I think.
I don't know. After Sun's A24.
It is. After Sun and A24 is so happy that they have Brendan Fraser right there, right?
I know, but they could. I don't know. It should happen. I'm just putting it out there.
It could. I don't want to just totally discount you.
And Paul Mescal is like a lot of people love him. He's one of those actors. He's like on the rise.
He's on the rise. I think he might be 2 on the rise.
We'll see.
Yeah,
I could very well, if that doesn't end up happening, I'll put Tom Cruise on.
Yeah,
it's like,
are we living in a
Who would have thought that he would be nominated for Best Actor?
Not me. My dad, I was telling him this weekend, like, Dad, I'm putting Tom Cruise in my Best Actor prediction. He's like, "You're crazy, son. You're crazy. You're crazy." I'm like, I'm telling you.
Who else though?
Who else? Exactly. Who else? I think Tom Cruise was fantastic in Top Gun Maverick, and I was talking about it yesterday on another podcast, but I think there's some great scenes with Tom Cruise. The Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer scene in The
Yeah,
Office is really
that's like the
strong.
Oscar clip right there.
Yeah, it's a
He has
great scene
like
for
it's
Val Kilmer
crazy
too.
that he has like multiple Oscar clips in this movie.
Yeah, I mean he commands every scene. One of
Yeah.
my favorite scenes is with just him in the cockpit, like trying to reach Mach 10. He's like, "Are you there, Goose? Are you still with me, Goose?" Or something like that. It's very special. I love Top Gun. Uh, I really wanted to be in there. Like I would adore the Oscars forever if they nominate Tom Cruise because I would put him above Hugh Jackman.
Oh
Did,
yeah,
did the Academy not, or did the Golden not update anything going on here?
they have, but like I don't
Like
know.
come
They've
on,
been weird with stuff
how is he below Hugh Jackman?
because it's Top Gun. I don't know.
It's time. Yeah, if this was any other movie, if this was called like freaking, if this was a drama, it would be way up higher. But because it's Top Gun, they're gonna put him a bit lower. But they do have him above Calva, and I have to agree with you. I think, or them, I think
Really,
he's above Calva.
we'll see.
That's an interesting list. Top three we know is guaranteed. Those 4 and 5, up to you. Up to you, audience. People are leaving comments. If you're listening on the, please put in the comments. What do you think could be in that 4 or 5 spot? Or if your top three is different,
Or 9 and 10 for Best Picture, because
or
those are
nine
like
and
the
10.
two categories that are like have the multiple slots like wide open.
Exactly. Very fun race right now. Very fun race. I'm so excited about this
This
potential
season
year.
has been really fun so far.
I'm already having a better
Compared to last
time
year, yeah,
than last year.
the movies are better.
What won best? Coda won the best
I mean,
picture
I
last year.
loved the movies last year, but like the contenders are better. I
Yeah,
think.
I'll defend Coda. People still want to have like,
I
oh,
don't. It's
Coda
all right.
was
It's all
Coda.
right.
That I liked Coda a lot. I was bawling at the end
Yeah.
of Coda. I loved Coda. It just
It's a crowd
hit me.
pleaser.
It hit me in the right spot. And I loved Power of the Dog. It's so weird. Totally different movies, but I loved Power of
Power
the
of
Dog.
Dog, like I think it still should have won.
I
Because who's
love
going to
Coda.
remember Coda in like 10 years?
I could say the same thing. Power of the Dog.
Oh, I will. I love that movie.
Remember that movie with the mountain and the dog? Yeah, I do. I like both of them. I don't know why I'm bashing Power of the Dog. Remember how Jesse Plemons got in?
Right?
How did that happen? And I love Power of the Dog. But
That,
the
yeah, that
Oscar
movie
is going to do some
overperformed.
Oscar shit on the Oscar Tuesday.
Jesse Buckley in.
Jesse Buckley. Yeah, that year was weird.
Yeah.
This one I think we know like these. Even if there's an outside shot, we know who
Yeah.
those outside shots are.
Supporting actress. Jesse Buckley. Talking about her. I think she's my number one right now.
1, 2. I might have the same list as you. Can you check with me? I think I have the same list as you.
Yep. Oh, you have
Buckley,
Mulligan.
Condon. Oh, I have Mulligan in there. Who did I take over? Who?
Stephanie Shu.
No, I have Stephanie Shu, Buckley, Condon. I don't have.
You don't have Claire Foy.
I don't have Claire Foy. I don't. We'll get to this.
You don't see a double nomination.
We'll get to this in Best Supporting Actor as well. I don't see a lot of double nominations happening this year. No. I don't see a lot of double nominations happening.
I mean, if they were to happen, it would be Women Talking.
I think they'll pick one. Like the last double nomination came with
because they didn't go for Belfast last year.
No, and that's what I'm thinking of right now. And Belfast was like, I know me and you were like, or you more so like, you're like Belfast. So like, I think it was fine. I'm never gonna watch it again, but that was like all touted as like Jamie Dornan and
Kieran Foy.
Kieran
What?
Kieran Fiennes.
It's not Ray Fiennes.
Not Ray Fiennes. It's like Kieran. Gosh.
Kieran something. Kieran Hines. That's
Kieran
it.
Hines. Not Fiennes. Yeah. Hines. And that didn't happen. The last time I'm trying
to remember. Yeah.
Was Daniel Kaluuya alongside?
Yeah, it was Kaluuya and Lakeith Stanfield. And
they both got double nominated, which was
supporting. I mean, yeah.
And that was both in Best Supporting Actor, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was surprising. What was that? 2020.
I could see that happening maybe with I don't know, I jumped to shit, but with Brendan Gleeson and Baron Keaton.
I see. I don't.
But because they're both fantastic in that movie.
They are. But for me, let's go through this.
Carrie Condon, like this top three are lots. I think.
I was watching.
I don't know. I've been like hesitant on Claire Foy more lately.
I have been as well. That's why I took her off. I think Buckley is just rising above the masses in terms
Let
of that
me rise up
nomination.
Carrie Condon because I think she's a lot.
Dude, I was watching Oscar Expert and they had Carrie Condon #1. I was like, really?
Really?
They did. I'm like, I don't think I'm comfortable doing that yet, but
maybe I could see it. Like
I
she's
could see
great
it
in the
and I would
movie,
love it.
but she's
And
like she's missing from a third act though.
I tweeted out, I hope Carrie Condon like takes the #1 spot, and the Banshees account tweeted at me. They're like, I hope so too.
Oh yeah.
I think she's really special in this movie. I was hearing good things about her, but when I saw the movie, I was surprised how much she's integral to the movie. Yeah, she's missing in the third act, quite literally,
But
but
you could like feel that
you can
gap
feel the
throughout,
separation. That her last scene was
it's like
phenomenal.
I agree. Yeah.
And she is so in so many scenes in the first 2/3 of the movie. So many scenes. She's again the beating heart of the movie. Her dynamic with Fraser with Farrell is very important to his arc, and how his arc ends. I can see Carrie Condon winning.
I could see that.
I could see it. I still
but
want
also
Stephanie Shu
we
to be
haven't
up there.
seen Women Talking yet, but like nothing but praise for like Jesse Buckley at this point.
Nothing but praise for Buckley, exactly.
And poor Foy even. We're like,
And Buckley,
I could see them doing it. I don't know. I don't know where to go with this.
Buckley was most recent.
Who do I put on instead of Corey Foy?
Be like me, Carey Mulligan.
I don't know.
Carey Mulligan.
I would.
Did she not win Best Actor in 2020 for
She did not.
Promising Young Woman? Who won over her? Was it Frances McDormand for Nomadland? Yeah. Super surprising.
I would love if Nina Haas started. She is phenomenal in that movie.
Is she the wife?
She's the wife, yeah. She's so good.
She's great. I would actually like the.
It's a more understated performance. But
I would like the assistant from Avatar.
Oh yeah, Noemi Merlant.
She's not even on this list. Jeez,
she's like way down here. I think.
Wow.
There she is.
I thought she was a scene stealer for me.
Have you seen Portrait of Lady on Fire?
Portrait. Oh yeah, I adore. That's her, right? That is her. I was going crazy during the movie. I'm I'm like, I know I've seen her face before. Where was it? Where was it? Okay, yeah. Portrait of a Lady on Fire. Was that what year was that?
2019. Again.
2019.
What a banner of a year.
That movie hit my soul.
It's like one of the best of all time for me. I love that movie.
Man, it is a painting come to life.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're pretty much Buckley, Condon.
I might just keep Foy on there for now.
Okay, that makes sense. But I could see Mulligan sneaking in there.
Yeah, maybe.
She was nominated for Promising Young Woman.
If she does, then I could see She Said going to picture.
Oh man, here we go. Bring it back up.
I don't. I see those as a package, personally.
It's possible,
but I don't want that to happen because I don't want Pinocchio to get snubbed. I want Pinocchio in there.
Over She Said, exactly. Carey Mulligan. I'm a huge Carey Mulligan fan. That's why I put her in there over Foy.
Honestly, in a just world, Stephanie Shu should be winning.
Right?
Yeah, she's
insane
in that movie.
She's so great. Good. People have been putting Curtis over Shu.
How?
That's not happening.
How?
Right? That's not happening.
No.
Here.
Maybe again, SAG or Golden Globes, they did double nominations, or they do something weird there. But here, no.
And we hear that Where Heartbreak Feels Good.
I mean, actually, they did do Judi Dench last year, though. Yeah. We have to remember that.
They did somehow, somewhere.
But I don't see that happening again.
We hear that Where Heartbreak Feels Good is planting our flag. Shu is getting nominated.
Yes.
Over Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes.
Sorry, Trauma.
Agreed.
It's not happening.
Then Han Chao, I used to have Janelle Monáe, but she's dropped.
She's dropped for me too.
But I have Han Chao.
Does that mean Glass Onion's going to drop for us too for Best Picture?
Maybe. Probably.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I think everything after Carey Mulligan is a stretch. Curtis
Jean
could.
Smart.
I wouldn't count out Curtis.
Before Babylon Reactions, I was thinking maybe Jean Smart, but I haven't heard anything about her.
Cricket.
I think she went in one scene.
Nina Hobbs would be surprising but deserved.
Yeah, I would love that.
Um,
Angela Bassett, that hype's kind of
that would be
dead.
surprising, but I would like
She's
it.
great, but she's not
I would
in much
like
of the
it.
movie.
My entire family
Yeah.
is gone. Dusu
Guzum
was
Bedu,
great in Woman
was she?
King, but I don't think it's happening.
She's incredible in Underground Railroad.
Gotta
And
see it.
Sadie Sink, we used to think she might be over Honeychild, but no, not anymore.
No, yeah.
That's Kirby
Kirby done.
done.
Monet
Monet,
done.
If Glass Onion is a huge pop on Netflix and stuff. That is like a sure lot for Best Picture. Maybe she goes on with it.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
Dolly DeLon, of course, was
She's,
amazing in
she
21
should get in.
Diamonds.
Like
She
she's
should.
incredible.
Yeah.
And all
Like
these
she
other
could
ones,
have
on
that
the
same
list.
track as the supporting actress in Minari. She could get in there, but yeah, everything else is gone. Baby gone.
All right, supporting actor. Ki Kwan's winning this. It's in the bad.
I mean, 100%.
Yeah. He has the narrative. He has the performance. He has
Get
the
this
clips.
man on stage.
He's doing campaigning. Like,
he's doing campaigning
everywhere.
every week. There's a new story from K. Kwan about like Spielberg or his love for acting. Yeah, I think put this man on stage. He'll give. Now, bringing up the Troy Kotsur comparison that you mentioned earlier, he's going to have the Troy Kotsur effect where people are going to swell behind him.
People love him.
Just love him. Like, get this guy a stage. Get this guy a shoot.
Yes. We're hoping those three do great.
We're hoping, Edgar. We're hoping.
Glass Onion not looking the best, but we'll see.
Glass Onion's looking iffy, my friend. But yeah, Banshees and Pinocchio. Pinocchio's also looking very iffy for Best Picture.
Pinocchio is growing every day for me.
But it's going to win Best Animated for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's like that thing where like Spider-Verse. I was like, I thought Spider-Verse should have been Best Picture nominated as well.
But like that was, I don't know. That's different because Spider-Verse was superheroes and stuff.
Yeah, so it's already risky.
Pinocchio is Del Toro.
Yeah.
And stop motion, there's like more of a, I won't say more of a craft, but there's more of like a clear, like showiness to it.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe not. But it's Del Toro, so
okay, yeah, that's the big factor. Del Toro is just a huge name.
Yeah. Which, like, before Shape of Water, who would have thought that he would be like this big Academy like darling?
Is this my list or your list?
This is mine.
Okay, because I thought I was gonna be the one going crazy with the no Paul Dano nomination.
Oh no, I think that's the consensus right now because Paul Dano's I've heard is kind of muted, and Judge Hirsch has that bid scene. I've heard.
But is Brad Pitt? I was fumbling.
I'm on the bubble with him. I don't know.
I was fumbling with this before we went live, and you'll be surprised with my number 5 pick. I don't think Pitt's getting in. I think Brian Tyree Henry.
I would love that.
Sight unseen on Causeway. So, I have not seen Causeway yet, but
he's like one of the best performances of the year for me.
That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah,
that's what I've been hearing.
He's incredible.
I won't be surprised if there's a crazy Best Supporting Actor nomination.
I would love that. I would love that.
It's Brian Tyree Henry from Causeway. This category is even very, very white.
See, like, yeah, that's the thing too. Like, but it is Oscars, you know. Who knows?
It is the Oscars, exactly.
Brad Pitt could get in still, despite the allegations and the controversies and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think the controversies are even a big
I think it might a little bit. We'll see.
Nobody's talking about the
controversy. Maybe. But also like I've still heard like good word on him for some reviews. I
haven't seen a lick of Brad Pitt in the reactions on Twitter.
I've seen some.
But yeah.
But like we mentioned for sure.
Like we mentioned earlier, it's more so a Robbie, Calva, the score, and
the text,
the
direction. Yeah.
But yeah,
Ben Whishaw, I think, is just going along with the movie. I've heard he's great too.
He's definitely locked in.
Brendan Gleeson's locked in.
I'll put Gleeson a little bit above Whishaw.
I'll probably right there too. Yeah,
both of those performances are very much like they're under K. Kwan. He's just coming,
and you love to see it. You love to see it.
The Oscar clip was there since the movie came out.
Oh yeah, like it's like one of those talked about scenes.
It's my favorite scene of the year. It's not changing. Yeah.
You don't think Avatar is still that way?
No.
But
yeah, Paul Dano, I don't want to count out Paul Dano though. He could easily get in. We could see the double nomination. I just hear more words on Judd Hirsch, despite the smaller screen time.
We'll see.
What are your
And
thoughts
I
on
just said
Barry? Barry
earlier,
could
Barry
easily get in.
Keoghan could give that double nomination to Banshees easily.
He could be that fifth spot as well.
I'm honestly like, if once more Babylon reactions come out and there's like no word on Pitt, I'll probably replace him with Barry Keoghan. But I'm still holding on hope, or not hope. Just I don't know.
It's
But
interesting. I watched it, and
I
I
still
think
think I don't know.
Keegan has a meaty role in Banshees, but I just don't see it as like a boom
He's doing a lot.
Oscar.
We'll see.
He is in it a lot. Yeah, I just don't see it as an Oscar nominated performance.
Yeah. And
Maybe
yeah,
it's because of the character he's playing, but I don't know.
maybe. I would just love if Brian Tyree Henry finally got a nomination. I think he deserved one for Beale Street, personally.
Oh, I agree.
He is like the heart of that movie. He's insane. And Mattel Ward, Empire Light's dead, so I don't
Is
know.
dead. If Olivia Colman's only getting in because she's Coleman.
Yeah. Woody Harrelson is great in the movie.
He's
but,
good in the movie, but there's other people who actually are better than him in the movie.
I've heard Mark Rylance is like really good in Bones and All.
I cannot wait to see him in Bones and All.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, but I don't think he's getting in either.
Toby's
in all those
has one
trailers.
scene.
Yeah, everything else is not happening.
Miles Teller, possibly. Maybe.
Why is Teller below all those other people? He should be way higher.
Amsterdam, like, I don't know why Amsterdam is like higher than some of these other ones.
I'll put Teller like in that Brian.
I put him like spot. I'd put Hopkins down, Harrison down, Mattel Ward down. I put Rylance and Teller up.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Emancipation, sight unseen, but I don't know.
Yeah, Ben Foster's playing like a slave catcher.
Slave owner.
Yeah, owner. What are you showing me?
Tom Hanks would be crazy. Craziness.
Everything else here just not happening.
No.
What's next, Bob?
Adapted screenplay.
When talking.
Wait, what was yours again? Yeah, you got Hirsch.
Oh, Hirsch, Tyree Henry. Yeah. Kei Kwan for the win.
Adapted screenplay. I have Woman Talking one in right now. Then I have Glass Onion solidly in there. I think the first one won. This one has more awards buzz. And The Whale, I do have it in the screenplay.
We said the first one won?
Or it got nominated.
Oh, I was like, that's only one? Or next time one? Yeah, got nominated.
The Whale will get that makeup, actor, screenplay package.
For sure.
Which honestly could be picture. I don't know. I just don't see it.
We'll see. Pinocchio in here. Interesting.
I have Pinocchio because if it gets in the best picture, I did see it getting into a lot of other categories. And I've heard the screenplay, they do a lot of different interesting things with the story.
Okay.
So they take some bigger risks than just a flat out remake.
I might put it higher after I see it. I'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Seeing it tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Bones and all? That in the menu tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Bones and All I have in here because I don't see anything else happen, honestly. She said maybe. Living, no, I don't see it.
I think I had She Said on my list. I think this is one of the nominations where I could see She Said getting in here, even if it's not a Best Picture nomination. This is an interesting category where I don't think a lot of Best Picture nominations.
How is The Sun and White Noise above Pinocchio?
I put White Noise on my list.
Really?
Because it is one of the better reviewed films of the year. 85 on Rotten Tomatoes, 80-something on Metacritic. I could see it's Baumbach. Baumbach is the screenplay king.
But I've heard it's way too weird.
I've heard it's weird too, but hey, Glass Onion is a weird movie about rich people killing each other.
But it's fun. It's a mystery.
That's true. That's totally true. But I just feel like White Noise, Baumbach, I wouldn't be totally surprised.
Yeah, it does.
And again, I'm hearing that people are actually really liking it. I don't think it's as mixed as people.
No, yeah. I'm excited to see it.
I'm so excited to see White Noise.
But Living, having seen the movie, it's like.
Where's the Living hype coming from, Josh?
Is this a retelling of that Kurosawa movie? It doesn't really do much.
Oh, that's what Carson told me. What Kurosawa movie is? It's like
Akira? Akira? Yeah, I think it's something like that. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it
But
either.
it's like what I've
I don't think
heard.
a lot of people know
It's
that.
it's retelling.
Yeah, I don't see Living getting in here.
The sun's dead.
Sun's dead.
Maverick,
Maverick's not
maybe,
happening.
maybe,
I would love
maybe.
it, but everything else just seems like out of left field.
All
Like
Quiet, possibly, but everything else, yeah, no.
All Quiet could. It's a great novel, great adaptation of that novel, especially the ending.
Catherine called Birdie. Why is that on here?
Weird.
That's like that medieval Lena Dunham movie.
We'll scroll up a bit. So All Quiet could get in. Pinocchio could get in, but
I think Pinocchio
I think everything
is
else is just
getting
a
it.
long
Yeah.
shot after the sun.
Yeah.
Pinocchio, I'm sorry, it's a long shot. Phones and all.
Bones and All is that genre movie that could sneak in.
Genre.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't see it getting in there.
A lot of people love that movie.
I would love it though. You're right. Yeah, it's getting Bones and All is getting rave reviews. So I would love it if it snuck in there. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah.
White Noise just has that Baumbach effect, and it's getting good reviews.
I'm gonna keep Bones and All for now, but I could see myself changing the White Noise.
But Pinocchio, you're thinking Pinocchio's a lock.
Oh yeah.
Or just
if it's a lot if it's staying in the picture, I think it's staying in the screenplay.
Yeah. I think as more and more people talk about it, would not be surprised. Yeah, if we come back next month, they're like, okay, Pinocchio's rising. So we'll see.
I think it's just to keep rising too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we have.
This is an interesting category, but I like original screenplay a bit more here.
It's a bit more open, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything Everywhere, number 1. I think it's winning. Fabelmans, Banshees, Tar. Then I have this Decision to Leave at number 5. I took Babylon off. Because if it drops like completely out of any of these categories, I think it's screenplay.
We have the same list, my friend.
Yeah?
We have the same list. I just checked.
Oh, same order. Oh no, you have Banshees, sorry.
Yeah, Banshees over Fabelmans.
Same, yeah.
Fabelmans being original screenplay seems just weird to me based off of like, oh, this is about my childhood. But
I mean, that's the original.
Exactly. Yeah, totally. Technically, it sounds weird to me. But Everything Everywhere just said like the most original movie in years, not just this year. I want to be nominated. I just don't see Fabelmans winning for original screenplay. But screenplays, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be one of those things come Oscar night where we're like, if Everything Everywhere wins screenplay, it could
Parasite won screenplay over like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Totally true. Yeah.
So like, I think Everything Everywhere will win.
I think once
it outwon screenplay, like
if it wins
more genre-y movies end up winning screenplay.
I agree. If this wins screenplay, like we could see this happening for Best Picture.
I think it's if it wins screenplay, I think it's winning.
Screenplay, supporting actor.
Same thing with Parasite. Boom. Like Parasite won picture and director. Like it's a lot. We knew it was happening.
Yeah. So I would say Everything Everywhere, lock at number 1. Fabelmans could win. I will not be surprised if it wins.
Banshees could even win too. Like
didn't something weird win Best Original Screenplay last year?
It was Belfast.
It was Belfast, right? Which is like the Fabelmans this
over
year.
Over Licorice Pizza.
I could see the Fabelmans winning. I would not be surprised. I'm very curious.
But like last year was kind of a weaker year for screenplay.
That's true. Yeah. Tar. All these movies are better than
all of them. Yeah.
All these are really.
What was the lineup last year? Because it was Licorice Pizza.
What was it? Belfast. Pizza.
Worst Person in the World. That
should have won. That should have won. Yeah.
That's so good.
That's our decision to leave for this year for our screenplay. Sure. So, but me and you,
they always sneak in that international movie into a screenplay sometimes. Or like that weird, like I think The White Tiger got in 2020 or 20 whatever the year before.
Yeah,
I think Decision to Leave should get in.
But me and you are like we're out of left field for Decision to Leave. What do other people think is going to be their 5?
Babylon.
Okay, yeah.
Or Triangle Sadness.
Both of those, I could easily see Triangle getting in there.
I did see both of those getting in.
I could see both of those getting in there. I don't know.
Like I said, I've heard After Sun isn't really as much of a screenplay movie, so I don't see that happening.
But everything after Decision to Leave, Babylon, and Triangle Sadness is
Cha-Cha Real Smooth should get in.
It should. I still love it
so much. That screenplay is incredible.
It's really good.
Nope, it's a solid one too.
Yeah, all these are just not happening. No, good luck to you, Leo Grande.
I
We're
thought
looking at
Menu at
90.
one time because I heard so much buzz for
It
it.
still has a good 90 on Rotten Tomatoes, right?
Yeah, it has like I've heard it's really fresh and original, but I don't know.
I heard the
We'll see.
food is fresh too. um,
Yeah. You had the same 5, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Cinematography.
I'll be right back.
No worries. Yeah. Um. After something like I said, I think only actor and maybe picture, but I don't see it happening there. Empire Light's dead. Good Luck to You, Rio Grande has a really good screenplay, given that it's like a one location movie and the dialogue's fantastic. But I don't see that's just way small of a movie.
Yeah, Leo Grande is just not going to happen.
Yeah, Bardo's done too.
Bardo's done, too weird
Yeah.
and just too messy of a movie. But yeah, here I could see Fableman's winning. I could see Banshees winning. I could see Taro winning. I could see Decision to Leave winning. But
Yeah,
I want Everything Everywhere to win. I am
Mhm.
sticking with that as number one for me.
For sure.
If we're saying this is our best picture, it's going to be our best winner for screenplay.
I think so.
Yep, it'll come with the
They
package.
never like split the vote usually. They haven't done that lately. Okay, so cinematography, I have Avatar number 1 for right now. The
I
first one, I think, won
reluctantly,
cinematography,
I
and
reluctantly
this
agree.
one looks
Yeah,
gorgeous.
I reluctantly agree. Yeah.
Fableman's, it's Kaminsky. Oh, is that his name? Yeah. I've heard it's not as showy though, but it's
Yeah,
Fableman.
I keep hearing like it's not as showy, but people have it as like number two. I think I do too. Just because of reviews and everything. I'm like,
Yeah,
everything I see from the
and maybe
trailer
that's
doesn't
like the
look.
front runner.
Everything I see from the trailer doesn't look like cinematography.
No. Then Babylon is a solid 3 right now. Went down a bit, but I still think it's staying in.
Okay.
It's when it's Sandrin. Like, come on. Top Gun I have because it's legitimately like a really well shot movie, and because of the whole like cameras and jets thing, that narrative.
I'm the biggest Top Gun fan on this panel. I do not have this on my
You don't
list.
have it in.
I have a very iffy list. I might have to change my
Wow.
nominations here.
Then I have Bardo
Um,
because even though despite like all of the mixed things,
wow.
I've heard Bardo like has insane cinematography.
Oh,
So
my camera.
I think it's staying in. Oh, is the camera having issues?
There we go. I
I should see it.
I could see it. I could see it
They
because
always do international bits sometimes, like that Cold War got in, that weird random international movie got in that same year.
oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Well, you would know more than me. I yeah. If we're going international, I
Also, it's
said
like
yeah.
Inarritu, and his movies always did in for cinematography.
That's true. If we're going international, though, I put All Quiet in there instead.
Really, I
Um,
haven't seen it yet, but I've heard it's great
I have
too.
an out of left field choice for my number
All right, let's
four.
see your list.
The Batman,
Batman.
baby.
I think it's dead. I don't see it happening anymore.
It could be. I'm putting my flag here for the podcast to
I think it
say
just gets like
okay.
visual effects, maybe sound and makeup.
I put my flag down here to say if anybody's watching this, the Batman had one of the best cinematographies of the
Oh yeah, it's
year.
gorgeous.
I adore this movie and the way it looks, the way it's shot, the way it's staged. Oh my gosh. It deserves a nomination. It probably won't get in, but I'm putting here to emphasize
The
that it
highway
should.
chase scene. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
But I think we agree that like those
So
top 3 are the lots right now.
top three are the locks. Avatar. I reluctantly put Avatar number one only because it won last time, and this one looks to be doing even crazier stuff underwater.
Yeah.
Fableman's because of the hype. I don't see that winning though. I think it's just coming along for the best picture package.
Yeah. And because of the names behind it.
The names behind it,
And
yeah.
Babylon because it's probably gorgeous
Babylon
and
just looks like
Inisherin.
exactly outstanding and just very eccentric. Um, yeah, I can see All Quiet coming in there, man. I can see
Yeah,
All
I can see that
Quiet
too.
over Empire of
Empire
Light for
Light
sure.
is, I think, it's consensus is that like Deaton's is great as always, but it's not his best.
It's
As
that's
far
the
as I'm
thing. It's
concerned.
not his best work. And
Whereas
Deacon's
like
one that hasn't been nominated in a lot of things
no, yeah.
until like your Blade Runner, until like your Dune. Um, those are
Dune was
special.
Drake Fraser.
Great Fraser, sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, Blade Runner and 1917. I think
That's
those
what
are
it
his
was. 1917,
wins.
not Dune.
Yeah.
1917, like those are special movies with big like best picture nominations.
Big showy cinematography.
Yeah. Empire of Light just it's too messy of a movie. I think that might affect his chances here.
Mm-hmm. And
Um,
I would love Everything Everywhere if that on him.
I
But
would love it
honestly,
too. Yeah, you know us, we're huge Everything Everywhere fans. So.
Banshees also has gorgeous cinematography, but it's not as showy.
Not a show. It's very subtle cinematography.
Yeah.
But I did
Batman,
like.
obviously.
I was thinking to myself like, "Whoa, some of these Banshee shots look great."
Yeah, I did see it doing it for sure.
Great use of the island.
Emancipation, we'll see.
We'll see.
Who knows?
But I think the
Black
Batman
Panther,
should get
no.
in. Come on, Batman.
Tar, Tar should get it. Like that one shot. Still thinking about it.
Tar definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I don't know
Northman.
why Tar is so low. That's weird.
That's shocking, right? Below
Yeah.
stuff like Emancipation. Because Emancipation is the black and white going for it.
Is it black and white?
Or it's like near desaturation.
White, yeah. Nope is gorgeous as well. Decision to Leave, like that shit, like I just can't talk. Like that's magical.
Yeah.
But yeah,
This is an interesting category. I think again, top 3 are decided here with Babylon, Fableman's Avatar. 4 and 5 can be of your choosing. I hope Top Gun gets in. I'm starting to think. I think after this podcast, I'll change it. I'll put Top Gun in there.
Yeah.
Over Batman, but I will keep All Quiet. I will keep
Yeah.
All Quiet because I think All Quiet is just very good stuff. It's not doing anything we haven't seen before in a war movie, particularly World War One. I don't know if that'll matter though, but we'll see.
All right, so costume design.
I don't think I have this one. Oh, I do. Okay.
Black Panther, Babylon, Women King, Elvis, and Everything Everywhere.
Everything Everywhere is my out of left field shot here. I don't think
I'd love that
in, but I would just love it. Yeah.
Yeah. I have
Avatar costume design.
No. My left field pick is Miss Harris Goes to Paris because that's a movie about costumes, about dresses.
Oh, is it? I've never heard it. Well, you keep talking about this movie.
I love this movie.
You like
it's
this movie a lot.
Very, very crowd pleaser, like feel good movie.
Very heartwarming, yeah.
And it's just really like it's really solid too. Like it's legitimately good.
I didn't know it was about dresses. That changes everything.
Yeah, it's about this woman, like British woman, who like saves up all her money to buy a dress from from Dior, and that goes to like this dress shop to have to make it for her. So there's a lot of dresses, and yeah, I think it could be a Cruella situation where like because it's about costumes and there's so many costumes it gets in.
I could definitely see that. Okay, Cruella was about costumes, and the costumes looked great.
Yeah,
and if you're saying that the costumes here look very good and the movie is very good and heartwarming, I could definitely see that getting in.
Mm-hmm. I have Babylon #1 because it's Babylon. It's Hollywood.
It's Babylon, Giselle.
Yeah, extravagant. Yeah, I think Women King and Black Panther getting in as well, and Elvis.
Yeah, we both just saw Black Panther over the weekend. Those costumes, man. For Wakanda again and Talokan.
Yeah,
just outstanding work. Did the first Black Panther win costume design?
It did.
I think it did. Yeah, that's why I had it at #1.
But
Babylon, you're totally right. You're right. I think Babylon, it's between those two for sure.
Because Wakanda Forever is not as much of a contender, I think is why it's not #1.
I think the costumes are even better in this movie.
Yeah, like the score, I think is better in Wakanda Forever, and I don't have that in. So What else? Fablemans? I don't know. Haven't seen it, but the costumes look like average. They look
Do I
just
have Abelman in my top 5? I don't think I
you do
do.
not know.
I
We
do
have the
not.
same except for that last like number
That
5.
5 is interesting. What could it go to? Let's go look at our. Let's go look at our
Oh,
possibilities
Mrs.
here.
Harris is like number 7. That's
Oh wow, yeah, it's high up. So yeah,
that's high.
if between
A lot
those
of people are
two,
catching on.
everything everywhere, Mrs. Harris go to Paris. I just don't see the Fablemans getting in there. Like
No,
it'll be those very
that'll be one of the ones he
contemporary,
misses.
yeah, or it could be Living.
Living is Sandy Powell. Do you know who Sandy Powell is? She's like,
Very famous costume designer.
yeah, she always gets in,
Yeah.
so maybe. But like, they're just men in suits. There's not anything special about those costumes.
Yeah, there's always that
Corsage, I think, is
weird.
like it's a period drama, so maybe.
Oh yeah, this is the Vicky Krieps movie.
Yeah,
There's always that weird fit spot for costume design.
yeah.
I wouldn't mind if
Glass,
Mrs. Harris.
but even if Onion does well, I did see that Danon as a surprise.
Yeah, we need more love for contemporary
Yeah,
costume. Come
that's the
on.
thing. Like they have a bias against contemporary here
Yeah,
and in production design.
Fablemans is just like, oh, it's old timey because it's 50
Yeah,
years ago. Okay,
like
whatever.
the Everything Everywhere costumes are just incredible. For
Outstanding.
Jobu Tupake, like,
Oh, jeez.
oh, the fact that
Oh,
she like went through so many and they're all incredible.
all detailed and they have
Yeah.
meaning. Yeah,
And
everything
even
everywhere.
like when they go to like the Badal room, that white room,
Oh
like
yeah.
those costumes are gorgeous too.
Wow, outstanding. You're right. Yeah. Yeah,
I
this
hope
is
so.
an interesting category. Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris could be that small movie that sneaks in there. That I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't
And I
mind it
would
one
love
bit.
that because I love that movie.
Josh's number
Yeah.
1 of the year, of course.
It's like close to my top 10. It's like my top 20.
Wow.
With editing. Next, I have Everything Everywhere winning right now. Could switch it with top 10 eventually, but because Everything Everywhere is so unique and like the editing is uh does something completely different than we've ever seen. Like it's groundbreaking, I think, with that in.
Yeah, it's ooh. I can get convinced to put Top Gun in at 1, but I'm going with Everything Everywhere for just being the
Because
more
Top Gun will be that sound winner,
yeah
I think is why it could win that in.
sound
But
editing. Boom, yeah, just
yeah, that
comes
package is
together.
there.
That package is always there.
But I think because like everyone's talking about the editing and Everything Everywhere, it could sneak in, or could sneak did that win, especially if it wins Best Picture.
Yeah, everything has just more showy, more like more
Impressive,
recognizable, impressive editing.
personally.
But
Yeah,
Top Gun, the editing of those flight sequences,
yeah, yeah.
fantastic, very skilled.
Banshees too. Like, oh, great
I
editing.
don't think I have Banshees in my editing.
What do you have? What do you have?
What do I have? What do I have?
Have Everything Everywhere,
Women
Top Gun,
talking.
Women
I have
Talking. You have
Fablemans
Fablemans. Okay.
just because of the hype behind Fablemans,
See, I
but
think this is one that misses too.
I could see that. I could see that happening. Yeah, I could totally be
Yeah,
convinced otherwise.
I have that
Uh,
one, and yeah,
I
I've
would.
heard
Yeah, same thing. For
yeah,
women
I've heard
talking.
Women Talking. Yeah, I've heard nothing but like good things about it and for that.
Me too. Despite it just being
Elvis,
about women talking, I've been hearing like the editing within their
yeah,
conversations and the montages are very good.
and Elvis, it's a Baz Luhrmann movie. It's like uh, so many friends per
People need to
time. Like,
stop
it's a
this.
lot.
They have Elvis above women talking.
I don't get
Just because
that, but
just
I
because
could
it's
see
Baz
it sneak
Luhrmann.
in. There's a lot of editing in that movie.
But is it good editing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's very like flashy and showy, but I think it's good. But I'm also a Baz Luhrmann fan, so
Yeah, I think it's too mixed to put in
Avatar
there.
possibly, maybe.
No chance.
All Quiet, I don't know. I don't
All
necessarily
Quiet
mind
could
that.
because war movie, boom.
War movie. Yeah.
War.
Tar is like very meticulously crafted, and I
Yeah,
don't see that, man. Yeah.
I would put Tar in there, but yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Personally, I think Decision to Leave should like be number 2 right now.
People keep
Like,
saying like, "Wow,
it's
editing equals Decision to
it's
Leave." Yeah,
like it's incredible. It's amazing. What they do with
How is it
that.
so low here? Please, editing branch, give some love to the decision to leave.
Yeah, the production design. Let's start with yours. You have Babylon, Avatar, Fablemans. I have Glass Onion too.
I have
I have
Glass
Glass Onion
Onion
too.
and I have Wakanda Forever because it was nominated last time. Um, yeah, Glass Onion is the big X factor in both of our lists, I think, based off of your reaction. I think Glass Onion, just the look of it from the trailers alone, could easily sneak in there. Um, I don't think the first one should have got nominated as well, but I don't think it did.
No, but like because the house or the mansion or whatever they're staying at was insane.
The mansion looks even more expansive than the first movie mansion, and just like the scenery and everything. I think production design could be a place for Glass Onion.
Hmm.
I hope it doesn't drop.
Yeah, I have
Um,
Babylon number one because it's Hollywood, and like Maint one because it was Hollywood. So
yeah,
I'd
well,
see it
Mank
winning.
had I didn't love Mank, but production design on Mank was very good.
Yeah,
Um, Avatar,
Avatar,
it was nominated
obviously.
last time. Yeah,
Fablemans is the front runner pitch. Also, I think it's like very. I don't know. It should be good. We'll see. I have Pinocchio in here.
wow.
I
Explain
see it.
yourself.
Um,
Animated movie winning production
you
design.
could visually, you could physically see the production design and like all the models they use. I don't think the stop motion film has gotten production design yet, but if any film were to break that record, I think this one would.
I hope so. I would like the change. I would like the shift in the narrative, um, but I don't see it happening. But I haven't seen the movie. Um,
Yeah, and that like
Production design, interesting.
it's Del Toro. His movies are always like
Yeah,
incredible production design.
don't count them out. I
Yeah,
mean,
we'll
like,
see.
yeah, Nightmare Alley was like you could easily tell production
Oh,
design there.
that was
I don't
gorgeous.
think the production design is as noticeable in Pinocchio, but I don't
I've
know.
seen like the set, like the sets they use. So good.
Maybe because I've been staying away from trailers.
There's that picture of like Del Toro looking through the set.
Yo, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Stop motion might have a big factor there.
maybe
What is Gold Derby saying here?
they have Elvis on. They have All Quiet on.
Yeah, Black Panther and Babylon are tied.
I
That's
don't have Black Panther.
You don't
I don't
have
know.
Black
I don't.
Panther here. It was nominated last
No.
time, Josh.
Yeah, but this movie's weaker.
But
Like
production
as far
design is
as
still
awards go.
as skilled here. I can't put it below things like an Elvis. I haven't seen Elvis, but like still, I don't know.
I should take Fablemans off and put it on there, but I don't think I will do that.
Fablemans is stuck. It's getting these texts because it just is.
It's like the Belfast
Yeah, it's just the
from last
Belfast
year,
effect where it just is.
or Chicago 7.
Yeah, where it's like you don't think it should, but for some reason it is keeps getting in there. I
Mm-hmm.
think I've been hearing the below the line stuff from Fablemans is solid. That's why we're putting it in all our lists.
Oh, it's a Spielberg movie. Of
It's
course,
a
it's solid.
Spielberg movie. It's gonna have a good, well crafted
It's not why it's
movie.
bad. Is like we haven't heard anything special about
Yeah,
it.
it's not gonna be winning any of these below the line
It's not
crap.
like West Side Story levels.
Yeah, it's not gonna be winning anything. It's just gonna be nominated everywhere. Probably most nominated movie of the year come Oscar season.
Maybe.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll see.
I'd see Top Gun being the most.
Oh yes,
Also,
that's true too. For
if
sure.
it gets Tom Cruise in there and screenplay and all
If
these
Tom
other
Cruise gets
ones.
in there, oh shit, oh shit. I hope so. Um, yeah, but I think for me it's between Babylon and Black Panther. Did
Yeah.
Avatar win production design in 2009?
Oh, let me check.
I think it did.
Probably.
Um, I can't see anything else being it in 2009.
Hurt Locker. Was that 2009? That was a
Maybe.
war movie, so maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It won art direction, so I think that's the same.
I keep thinking Hurt Locker was 2008, but I don't think it is. Yeah,
I think
2009.
it was. Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, for everybody watching, yeah, we put Glass Onion in here because we have faith behind the craftsmanship of what we've seen so far from the images and the trailers.
And we think it's a stronger like awards movie
Yep,
compared to the first one.
I agree.
Yeah. Score is really interesting.
I love this category.
I have Babylon #1. Given on those two tracks that came out are like incredible,
I have not
phenomenal.
listened to anything from
They're
Babylon yet.
so good.
I'm
It's
going
so
in.
good,
I'm
Evan.
going in blind. I want to go in blind.
I usually do
Um,
that, but like it was just two tracks, so I might as well listen to them. And I like listen to them nonstop for a few days. They're so good. Justin
yeah,
Hurwitz, don't
I
miss.
might need to update my list. I did another crazy choice for score.
What do you
Um,
do?
I put in the Batman,
The
Giacchino.
Batman. I mean, it's not that crazy. It's
You
one
don't
of the
think
most
the score is
iconic
not that
scores.
crazy? I just
No, I meant like as
oh
a putting it in
oh
there.
oh
Yeah, but it's
yeah.
it's one of the most iconic pits.
I kept the Fablemans in here because it's
I
John Williams.
I
It's
don't know. I
fucking
don't see
John
it. It's
Williams.
John Williams, but he didn't did it for the post either.
That's true, but the post wasn't as like talked about as Fablemans. It
This isn't
wasn't.
either. This
No, but
score I've heard is only like 25 minutes, and it's not that memorable. And it's like there's barely original music in there.
that's true. But this guy is getting close to winning Best Director. It's a personal movie from Spielberg. One of people's favorite movies of
But
the year. I
I think
think
like it.
Williams comes with
There
him.
was like the Hollywood Media Music Awards that came out, and it's not there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. You have Woman King and Banshees in here.
I have Woman King because it's Terrence Blanchard. And he got in surprisingly for Da 5 Bloods. He got in for What Twensman. They love him.
Okay.
Maybe it could
I'll
just
take your
be
word for
the
it.
Spike Lee combo. We'll see. But I have it in there for now. I could
I'll
easily
take your
change
word
it up.
for it, and I would love some Woman King representation on the Academy Awards. Come the morning of Academy Awards.
Yeah.
But in Banshees, we talked about it earlier, has a really
Phenomenal
good
score.
score.
So good. Woman Talking, I think, is like
I,
it's these three are competing for the win at this point.
I can take
Top three.
Banshees in and take Fablemans out.
Yeah.
Um, but I want to keep
Oh yeah,
Batman
Banshee's
because
off.
Giacchino is
Okay.
so good. Giacchino
Yeah,
score is
Batman
so
score is
good.
iconic. So
That's
it
the
could
score people
sneak
can be
in
talking
there.
about by the end of the year. So like,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
It's
dun,
basic, but it's
dun,
iconic.
dun, dun. It's just as soon as I heard that, I was like, nominate this fucking movie.
Yeah.
But I can see me totally taking my 4 and 5 out here. Score is such a finicky list this year, man. I don't think
I think it's between the three for the win.
it's between those three for the win,
And
for
after
sure.
hearing those tracks from Hurwitz, like he's done it again. Right? It's just magnificent stuff.
I agree.
But also Pinocchio is Desplat, which is like
Another
alone
super well-renowned composer.
and it's also I've heard is wonderful.
Desplat plus Del Toro, I could see it happening. I could
And I've heard
really see
Woman
it happening.
Talking is Hildur Junter's
She just won for
she won
Joker,
for Joker, yeah.
which is another great score. I love the Joker score. There's a lot of
I don't know why Tar is so high. There's barely any score in that movie.
Yeah, I can't.
It's
I couldn't
Hildur
even tell
Den,
you.
but like there's
Yeah,
no score.
maybe if I rewatch
It's
it and
all
listen,
like arrangements.
if I listen out to it, maybe I could hear it more. Wakanda Forever, we mentioned it earlier. Really good score.
Yeah, I like
Surprisingly.
the story more than the first one, but I don't see it in because it's weaker.
It could. That could replace your Woman King.
Maybe, yeah. Also, Avatar. Maybe.
Also, who's scoring Avatar?
I don't know. I think it's a new name after
I think it's a new composer.
because Horner passed away.
Unfortunately, yeah. Empire of Light's not happening.
No,
It's dead in the water. I think it's 1, 2.
I've heard
3,
Bones and All is the better Resident Ross score this year.
and that's so low.
That's so
Wow, where's it
low,
at?
yeah.
Damn.
Nathan Johnson's score already that on that theme that came out is
I've been
wonderful.
hearing his score. That's what I have been hearing.
Yeah.
I'm like, please get some Nathan Johnson love in here.
She said is Bertel. I've heard it's not his best work, but because maybe he's in the knowledge of Andor right now, that might boost him.
And yeah, big industry name.
Yeah, All Quiet. Haven't really heard much about that though.
No, yeah,
White Noise is Danny Elfman, so that should
Danny Elfman. Yeah, people love themselves from Danny Elfman. I do too.
Every number is so low. Why?
Yeah,
That's my favorite score of the year, man.
Really?
Yeah, that's
I need to
masterful
re-listen
stuff.
to the score because I don't think the score stands
It's
out for me.
beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, I need to
Like
rewatch it.
the score during the empathy fight at the end,
That one's a good one. That's
and
memorable.
during the scene with GH1, like that main
Oh,
theme they
phew.
use is like chills. So
Okay,
good.
yeah. Let me re-listen to the score.
We
Maybe
should.
I
It's
might feel the
incredible.
same way as you. But this is an interesting list because it could be a
Yeah,
number of different things
right?
outside of the
Yeah,
top
for
three.
sure.
Those 4 and 5 picks, and even our top three, like Pinocchio on their list is very low, so Pinocchio might not even get in. So
I just have it higher because it's Desplat and because Pinocchio's
yeah,
rising and becoming more of that player.
wasn't Encanto nominated for best score?
And Kanto was there, Parallel Mothers was there.
Mother. So there's been crazier choices before. Um,
Yeah.
we shall see. We shall see.
And the last on Dual Derby is animated feature. Pinocchio at 1. I think it's winning, obviously.
Yeah, Turning Red,
Turning Red.
of
My
course.
father's dragging his cartoon saloon.
Has that been getting good reviews?
It's on Netflix, and I need to watch it.
I
It
need
came
to
out,
watch
I
it
think,
too,
this
but
week.
I
Yeah.
haven't been hearing people
I've
talk
heard
about
it's like not their best, but it's still
it.
that
Yeah,
same studio. So
I haven't heard people
I
talk about my
love
father's dragon.
Wolfwalkers. So I'm
Wolfwalkers I've heard
excited to watch
everywhere.
it.
I heard
It's so good.
everywhere, and I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it.
But
My
because
father's
it's a weaker
dragon,
year, maybe it'll probably sort of
maybe.
Marcel's in there. Because of those strange world reactions, I have it off. Because like that tweet from Matt Nedua said it was like very tame and
I have, but I still have it on
unoriginal.
my list because the
And
Disney
it could very well get
power. It
in.
could easily get in. Best animated picture is very safe category for the Oscars.
I have Puss in Boots. Because like it's not out yet, and it could be
I
decent.
would not be surprised if Puss in Boots gets in there.
It's DreamWorks,
Was Sing
but also
nominated?
Bad Guys could be in there too.
I had Bad Guys. I took Bad Guys out. I think
What's your 5?
I put no. I put
Sea
Bad Guys still
Beast?
in there.
Yes,
I
Strange
had
World
Sea
also.
Beast. I took Strange World out. I put Sea Beast in there.
Yeah,
I
I don't
adore
think
Sea
that's like
Beast. I could easily. This could be wrong, but similar to wanting Batman to be in there
yeah.
for score
I
and
get that.
cinematography, I want the audience to know that Sea Beast is my favorite animated movie of the year until Pinocchio comes out. I haven't seen it yet, but
Mine
Sea
is
Beast was just spectacular.
yeah. That's why I have Marcel on
Yeah, you
because I
like
love that movie
Marcel.
so much,
Yeah, I can see
and
Marcel
it's
getting
they're
in there
they're
too.
like officially counting it. So
They're counting it, and it has a good like narrative
they
behind it.
spelled it wrong though. Come on, Dual Derby. It's 1L.
That was just one out. Very funny. But yeah, Pinocchio, I think we know is winning. It's Del
I
Toro.
could, yeah, if Strange World's not happening, I could do either Window and Wild or Bad Guys for that fifth slot.
Yeah,
Have
Disney's
you
at
seen
least
Window and
getting.
Wild?
I haven't yet. No. Yeah, I need to watch
It's
it.
good. The screenplay's a bit messy, but the animation's gorgeous.
Yeah. But yeah, this is an
And
interesting category. Like usually, best animated picture, we usually know our top five for sure.
yeah,
But this time, it's like My Father's Dragon might not get in.
this is that top
Marcel
two. These are our
could get
locks.
in. The top two are locks. Yeah. But like Marcel the Shell, maybe. Father's Dragon, maybe. Strange World could get in.
Window
CB's
and
Window
Wild could get
Wild can get
in.
in.
Yeah, Bad
A lot of
Guys.
crazy choices could get in here. Sea Beast, hopefully. There's no big. Is My Father's Dragon international? Usually, there's like an international animated
No, well,
player.
I mean it's Irish technically.
Irish, okay. Yeah, no anime film unfortunately this year.
No,
Uh,
Lightyear's done.
that is not happening. They
I
have
I
luck
recently
above Lightyear.
watched Apollo 10.5 from Richard Linklater. That movie is wonderful. I
Yeah.
would personally put it in there, but
What ranking is Sea Beast? What number is that for Sea Beast? Oh wow. 1, 2, 3, 4,
10.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay. Everything else, yeah, not happening.
What are these movies?
Never heard of these movies.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a Ninja Turtles movie this year.
Oh yeah, there was.
Was it good?
I haven't seen it yet, but it's on Paramount Plus, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, animated film actually has a crazy, sneaky category here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have the other categories that are on the Dolder Be down. Then you just give yours out as well if you want.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
gonna switch
I'll
out this screen.
just talk about it with you.
Uh,
But yeah, so far the Oscars is gearing up to be a very cool race here.
yeah. Okay, so visual effects. I
Visual
have
effects,
Avatar's winning.
everything everywhere.
I remember I've on.
I would put that in there as well. Black Panther makes sense. The visual effects are even more cleaner than
Pinocchio,
2018.
it's stop motion. I think Kubo won or got in for that category also,
I
and that
think
it didn't
so.
even win animated.
I'll put Maverick number 2.
But Maverick didn't.
I'd put Maverick at 2.
I was hesitant on Maverick for a bit because of the whole like it's mostly practical, but I guess apparently it had like over 1,000 visual effects shots.
Yeah, I'd put it a bit higher. I think Maverick's definitely getting in.
Yeah,
Um,
I would love if Nope got in though.
I would love it too because Nope has some spectacular, especially with the UFO design.
Yeah, jean jacket.
Yeah, the Batman,
And yeah,
really good. I would hope it gets in.
what would
But
be your 5?
I think I would have the same 5 as
Same,
you.
just different order.
Probably different order. I would have Top Gun at number 2, everything at 3. I skewed everything a bit down. Yeah, Pinocchio is a good shot there. RRR, shout out to RRR for having very good.
It's like it's good, but they're not like as solid to be. They're very good. They're doing what they're like meaning to do, but I don't think they're as like good enough to be nominated. You know?
Yeah, nominated. But yeah, Batman again. I really wish it could get in here, but it could sneak in under Pinocchio, over
Yeah, it
Pinocchio.
could.
But
Or
like,
even over Black Panther at this point.
I would put that as a 6. But yeah, I think they will let the superhero movie be Black Panther this year. What else? Original song.
I have the Rihanna song from Black Panther.
Rihanna's winning an Oscar.
Watch, yeah.
Lock
That
her
song's
in.
also really good. Then Hold My Hand by Lady Gaga, number 2.
Yeah.
I Have Nobody Like You, the song from Turning Red, the Five Town song.
Yeah, I can definitely see that getting in. There's always a big animated movie having their big song in there, and that was a turning point in the movie. It could be a big point in the Oscars.
And Natu,
Yes, if they don't do the Natu
just because
Oscars, like, come on,
we want to see that performance.
Yeah, we have to see them do it.
Like this would be a fun category if like they did some stuff.
Yeah, very professional. But yeah, applause. Oh, because that's the Diane Warren one.
That's the Diane Warren. Yeah,
I've heard about that.
She's been in every time.
Yeah. Everything else.
I've heard the White Noise song might get in too. It's really good. Personally, I would have This Is the Life from Everything Everywhere in. That song's amazing. That's like the song that plays over the credits.
Oh, I can't recall.
Then there's this original song Pinocchio that could happen. And there's like the Till song I don't know about. Then Carolina's Taylor Swift. So
yeah, I think our 5 here is locked in.
Yeah.
I think the 5 is pretty much set. Black Panther. Sound. Boom. Give it a Top Gun. Game over.
Yeah.
Nope in the top 5.
I have Nope in there.
Over.
I basically just like to want because I wanted it something, and that sound design is like on another level.
Babylon.
Yeah, I've heard like some stuff that Babylon might not get sound.
Really?
I've heard that.
I would agree with your list minus Nope. I hope Nope
I could switch those.
I hope the sound of that. There's a swallowing sequence. I would just say that.
The sound design is incredible.
Terrifying. Yeah.
Emancipation because it's like a Civil War movie. I think, right? Could be like the war movie factor.
Yeah, it could have that war movie factor, but I don't think. Yeah.
And hair and makeup, I have The Whale. Obviously, that's winning. Brendan Fraser, done deal. The Batman because of Colin Farrell, Elvis for Tom Hanks, and all the makeup in there. Babylon,
easy win. Yeah.
And I have Vets in there because of the makeup they put on Mia Goth for the.
Wow.
Then I think Oscar.
Wait, X because the makeup on Mia Goth. You mean like the? I think the Mia
Yeah.
Goth makeup is great, but like X, I would say like the old lady.
That's me, Goth.
That's Mia Goth.
Yeah, that's what I'm
What?
saying. That's me, Goth, in makeup.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's why it's in here.
Wait, what?
It's Mia Goth because it's the character she plays in Pearl.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they love prosthetics,
Okay.
and they're obviously very good. So
Okay.
I'd put that's in there. Yeah,
So Mia Goth plays
the
the
old lady.
character in Pearl,
The
but
character in
also,
Pearl is the old lady in X.
but then she's also the same character.
She's
She's also
Maxine
she's a
in
different
X
character in
too.
X.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I guess I missed that connection. Yeah, still need to see Pearl.
Pearl's
Uh,
so good.
heard good things. Hopefully, goes to streaming soon.
Hmm.
Um, yeah,
Then
I like this. I like this.
yeah, I
Wait,
mean Black Panther has
let me look.
good
Let me
facial
look
makeup.
again. Whale, Batman, Elvis, Babylon, X. Yeah, okay. I agree with it.
Hmm.
I agree with it.
I've heard All Quiet makeup. Is that true? It has good makeup and war stuff.
It's decent
Yeah.
because it's a war movie, but it's not anything as showy as your top five here.
Yeah. Obviously, Black Panther did sneak in as well.
Yeah, it could easily sneak in. Yeah, but I think Batman and Whale are locks because of this
Hmm.
Colin Farrell, Fraser,
Prosthetics.
Elvis.
Elvis
Yeah.
too, because Tom Hanks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. International feature. Decision to Leave is winning. I mean, All Quiet maybe, but because Decision to Leave we
I
have it
don't
in the
see
older
anything else
categories.
standing a chance here. Yeah. Wait, real quick for hair and makeup. Do we not have Babylon? Is that out? Oh yeah,
I have it
Babylon.
in
There it is.
4.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, four. And yeah, Black Panther and Moon King. Okay, yeah, just double checking. Yeah, Decision to Leave, which hasn't been getting not a lot of love in the main categories, is seemingly a lock here, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Right.
so.
I don't. It's between this and All Quiet. All
All
Quiet has it.
Quiet is not going to be that front or that like big Netflix contender that we thought it might have been at one
No,
point.
but it does have Netflix behind it, and Decision to Leave doesn't.
Decision to Leave is Park Chan Wook though.
It is. I would love Decision to Leave to win. I really hope it does. So I'll
It
back
should
you on. I'll
win.
back you
Yeah.
on.
Then Close, I've heard is it's A24 movie. I've heard it's really good. Quiet Girl, I've heard is really good. Then Bardo Evan
Yeah,
still.
I haven't seen any of these movies, but yeah, I would say that top five seems pretty locked in. Holy Spider, I have heard about.
Yeah.
Corsage, I've heard about. But even if Bardo might not be any of the major categories, I think it'll slide in that international feature.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I
And
concur.
documentary, I have Fire of Love at number 1
We
because
used to
that's
have
probably the most popular one.
a naval knee, but yeah, I would say Fire of Love here as well
Mm-hmm.
on Disney
Yeah,
Plus.
it's Disney Plus. It's like I love that movie so much. But I've actually heard that All of the Beauty and the Bloodshed is like it was the pick, like the mid
Really?
credit pick this year. Yeah,
What's that about? Do you know?
I don't know. I know it's Neon though.
Okay, yeah, I have to look that one up.
Then Navalny was
That's the
the
Russian
Sundance
one.
winner.
Yeah, big Sundance popular winner. Yeah.
It's HBO.
Yep.
All That Breathes, I guess, is getting a lot of the precursors.
Huh.
Descendant is Netflix.
I've heard you talk about Moonage Daydream.
Moonage Daydream is a really solid, interesting David Bowie documentary.
Okay.
But I don't have it in yet because I basically has watched the Oscar Experts' most recent predictions, and he had these in. So
funny, I watched these too, and I don't remember these categories because I'm not a huge documentary guy. I'm like right over my head.
You should watch Fire of Love though.
Yeah,
You
you and
should.
Nathan, not Nathan, you and Noah keep talking
Yeah,
about it.
you
Yeah,
should.
not a huge documentary guy though. I'll
It's
give it.
like it's do it. It's really
I'll
good.
give it a shot. Okay.
It's all archival footage, like no interviews.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's basically it.
That's basically it. Let me go through it again. Documentary, that makes sense. Sound or go up a little bit. International feature, yeah, that's definitely locked in. Hair and makeup, Batman, Elvis, Babylon, X. Yeah, I'm locked in on that as well. Sound, Maverick, All Quiet, Avatar, Batman, Nope.
I have Nope in there, but
Oh, Nope over
I can easily
Babylon.
switch it
Those
to
two could
Babylon.
switch. Black
Yeah.
Panther maybe could be in there too. That could get interesting. We'll see. But
Elvis, if it hits picture.
I think those
Maybe.
4 are in. Batman for sound, please. The sound of that
Yeah.
engine. The
Oh my
highway.
god,
Come on.
yes.
Come on. Original song, Give It to Rihanna is a rap. Or Give It to Natu Natu because I would love that too. Visual effects, Avatar easily. It won last time. It'll win again. Everything Everywhere, crazy effects. Black Panther, even better than the first one. Yeah, okay. All good. We checked our work. We talked about it. Hour and 50
Want to go
minutes.
over the other ones or no?
Let's do. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, let's do
Let me
SAG.
bring it up.
I thought there was more. I thought there was no more. But yeah, SAG. SAG is getting. We could talk about what the best ensemble there.
They have all of them up there, but we just scroll through them.
Yeah.
I think it's still too early to like predict those.
Yeah, it's a bit too early, but ensemble was the one that we could talk about because that can go. That's pretty different from a best picture.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah. SAG ensemble, that's where you can get like the stuff where I think Minari win SAG ensemble?
I didn't win, but I got nominated.
It got nominated, which was good. SAG ensemble is where people can start to appreciate the cast and the people working on it. And it's like, oh, now I want this movie to win Best Picture. I think was Coda nominated for SAG ensemble.
It won.
It won, which was huge because people were like, "Oh,
Parasite
we love
won.
this cast." Parasite, we love this cast, right? You get them on stage, you say you love this cast, and now, boom, it could be winning. Film ensemble, Everything Everywhere. Again,
I have it number 1.
You put Michelle Yeoh and Ke Huy Quan in there, Stephanie Sue in there,
Jamie Lee Curtis.
People were like, "Oh wow, we love this cast." Yeah. Fablemans could have that like Power of the Dog, where it's like cast is fine.
Power Dog didn't get in.
Or Power of the Dog didn't get in. You're right.
This is why I think it could get snubbed.
Could get snubbed. Oh, interesting. You have it number 2 or number 1, but
or Babylon. I don't have Babylon in either. Which
I don't think Babylon's getting in. It's more of a 2-horse.
It's a
vehicle.
Very big ensemble, though. It is like an ensemble movie, but
sure, but
it's mainly this.
It's Calvin and Robbie.
Yeah.
Woman Talking and known for its big female cast and Ben Whishaw. Glass Onion, of course.
I have Glass Onion in there.
I would put it in there too. Yeah. One of the biggest, most famous cast of like.
Knives Out didn't get it though. That's the thing.
That's shocking to me.
Mm-hmm. I think it's because of the screener issue.
As a cast?
Here's the thing.
Nani?
The Film Drunk, he put this out there. Ostratzer, they put this out there. I never thought about this, but think about it. The ensemble's there. It's Tom Cruise, Jennifer Connelly, Val Kilmer, Miles Teller.
I don't think I got to this part of the Oscar expert video because
It came out today.
I would disagree. Even I love Top Gun Maverick. Put that in there, I would be screaming.
It's
for
very
joy.
Like a chance, very small chance, but I think
I'll be screaming for joy. But Black Panther Wakanda Forever has a chance.
Like
too,
it's the biggest movie of the year.
Yeah, and I love the cast. Everybody, the crew.
Yeah, the cast is there. Like,
yeah, it's there.
People want to see that cast on stage.
It can happen. Wow. Okay.
Having Val Kilmer on the stage.
Man, you're selling me on it. You're selling me on it now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shocked that it's so low on Gold Derby.
I know, right?
I
don't see Women Teen happening. Like, I'd say Black Panther would be
sure
be more realistic instead of Women Teen.
Mm-hmm.
Banshees, it's a really solid ensemble. Like that could get into. She said, like honestly, all of these to Top Gun besides 13 Lives, I could see getting in.
13 Lives, get out of here.
I don't know why that's so high.
Triangle Sadness, no chance. No chance. Triangle. No chance. Josh.
No chance.
No chance.
I mean, it's a great ensemble.
I'll put Top Gun below Black Panther on their ranking, but
yeah,
Babylon above Babylon above. Yeah, I don't see Babylon. I don't see Woman King, and I don't see Banshees.
Yeah.
Man. Well, Banshees has a Condon, Fraser, or not Fraser, Pharrell. Well, yeah, Brendan, Gleason,
Keaton.
Keegan. Yeah, that's 4 right there. What's the
I think
magic
it's
number for
4 or more,
ensemble?
right? Four
4
or
or more
more,
might be the magic number.
which is why every night we're like Coda had 4, Parasite had 4. Well,
Yeah.
4 plus the rich people.
Did Oscar Iceberg have everything everywhere at number 1?
I don't think so. I don't remember, but he had it in
I
there.
wonder.
Like top
He had it
2.
in there. Yeah, I would put it in there as well. Because again, you put that cast fucking on stage, you know he's gonna get a good time.
Mm-hmm. Same with Parasite. Same with Coda.
Yeah, Parasite is like, oh, we love this cast. Parasite, yeah. We won't nominate you in acting, but yeah, we love you.
And it's an Asian cast mostly.
Yeah, I'm still pissed they didn't nominate Sung Kang Ho or anybody from Parasite.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, what else here?
I have actress Michelle Yeoh winning. I can see her win SAG.
If she wins SAG, are people not going to vote for her at the Oscars? Come on.
I don't know. Then I have Viola Davis staying in for SAG over Margot Robbie. Because I don't think Babylon is to be as big of a thing here.
Why? What's the difference?
I don't know.
Oh,
Just guessing.
just guess. Okay, I'll say I'm pretty sure it's the same branch.
Because La La Land didn't get it.
Emma Stone though was nominated.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
I would put. I'd keep Margot Robbie in there, but I would also love Viola to get in there. So that's a hard. We
I'm
talked
just
about this for
changing
best
things up
actress.
right now.
For best actress,
'Cause I
it
don't
could
see them all
happen.
being the same.
No, I think it's gonna be a battle.
Yeah.
For the top 3, Michelle, Kate, and Daniel or
And then
Danielle.
for nominations, like I don't see them all being the same 5. So I'm just like something dropping. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. Yep, anything can happen. There's always a little bit of a shuffle.
Yeah. I have Jeremy Pope in there because, like, I don't know. I've heard good stuff.
Good stuff in the inspection. Yeah, I can see the Academy or this branch really going for it. Tom Cruise, put him up for SAG. I agree. You put him for SAG, but not for the Oscars. I think he'll get both. I think he'll get both. Yeah, he'll come with it.
Supporting actor or actress. I just added Terry Mulligan. I have Janelle Monáe.
Yeah, you put Janelle Monáe back in here.
Glass Onion is like gets ensemble. Maybe she did it in.
I would love it. I would love it. Terry Mulligan's back in here. Yeah.
Tweet out Foy. Tweet out. Who else did I tweet out? Han Chao. We'll see.
Yep, we shall see.
Supporting actor. K. Kwan's winning. I think he's sweeping this year.
He's sweeping. No contest.
I did some crazy stuff with Eddie Redmayne.
Tom Hanks.
They always do something weird with supporting actor.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks. Who knows? Could be.
Never know.
Probably more of a Golden Globes thing where they do like something weird. That's it for SAG.
Okay.
We did save Golden Globe and stuff for a future episode.
Yeah, we could. Golden Globes, they're back. Unfortunately, they're not going to have any say in the race, but they're back.
Yeah,
they'll have a say.
Final thoughts for this month.
Final thoughts. This is like one of the major months where we're just giving our predictions for recent movies that came in. Like last time, we hadn't seen Banshees, we hadn't seen Tar. Now we have seen those movies, and we think they might have a shot in certain races. Going back to Banshees, it's crazy how that movie is going to get nominated in a lot of places, but might not win much, which is why I'm saying Carrie could sneak in there as a best supporting actress win. Just to get at least one win in there for Banshees.
Or it could be like Power of the Dog, where it just hits director. It could just be like tech or something.
Yeah.
Or screenplay.
Yeah. But it's going to be competing with a lot of like the same categories that we have Everything Everywhere winning, where it's like, is it going to win screenplay over everything? Is it going to win director over the Daniels? Maybe not.
Maybe.
So, but yeah, this is a very fun. That's the big consensus. It's a very fun race moving forward.
Most of the categories too. There's not like any boring ones.
Even the text, like we were talking about best sound and best visual effects, there's some plot or some positions that might shuffle around as soon as tomorrow or next month. So please join us next month as we deliver our
Next month is
updated
gonna be big
changes.
because this is like the calm before the storm.
Avatar is going
Because
to come out. We're going to
seeing
see if
Avatar
Avatar.
reactions, I'm seeing Pinocchio tomorrow,
Nice.
Glass Onion next week,
Same.
Bones and All next week.
Mhm.
Sushi said at some point, like we're starting to see these movies soon.
Yeah. But next month, we'll be able to see all these movies, depending on when we do our next episode.
Yeah.
Probably before the Christmas break.
Mm.
But yeah, good times. Had fun, man.
Good. Yeah.
Talking to you at
We're
2 hours. Let's go.
2 hours exactly.
People can find me on Twitter at HarrisEV9, as long as Twitter's going to stay here. Apparently, while we've been podcasting, there's been another Twitter update about
Oh really?
certain staff stuff happening.
Oh god.
Oh gosh. But find me on Twitter at HarrisEV9, talking all things. I watch a lot of anime. I tweet about that. Andor is always killing it week to week. Star Wars, always here for Star Wars and gaming news. But yesterday, I was on Nathan Rojas's channel, and we did. What did we do yesterday? I'm blanking. Oh, we did our Black Panther review on My Cup of Tea. Look up My Cup of Tea on YouTube. We did our Black Panther Wakanda Forever review, as well as some movie news over the past few weeks on that episode. Really fun. Check it out. Tomorrow, I will be joining Josh and others
Yes.
on Where Heartbreak Feels Good on this same channel. So
We
please
come
like
to
and
this
subscribe.
place to rank
We come to the place to rank. Please like and subscribe,
2020
guys.
movies.
2020 movies. Please check out our previous episodes on 2021 and other ranking videos that
Horror
we've done.
movies of the 2010s.
Horror movies, 2010s.
Marvel, Star Wars,
Marvel, exactly.
Pixar, A24.
A lot of great drama and chaos there. And I think 2021 is going to be, 2020 is going to be
It'd be interesting because there's not
interesting.
as much that year, obviously.
Not a great year, but
there's still some gems, though.
some gems for sure. So
Yeah.
I can't wait to talk about it with you guys.
And yeah, like Evan said, tomorrow you'd on this podcast for that episode, and you'd find me at Josh E. Woodbury, maybe on Twitter. We'll see. Who knows in the future? And this podcast on Instagram and Twitter for now at WHFG Podcast for updates and stuff. Yeah.
Bingo.
And just know Heartbreak feels real good here.